the thing up. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
What do I need to change?
Never mind. I'm just gonna. You do the thing. You do. You do. You.
Hi,
Don't worry about me.
folks. We're here.
Oh, we're just skipping an intro. Bad. All right. I can do
It's
that.
been too long. There's so much to talk about.
Oh my god.
So much to talk about. Got all the stuff to get into. Enjoy this. Nate's lucky I didn't leave due to what he has over there.
It's only a coconut Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, the bane of my existence.
Hey, Mountain Dew's got a pineapple one out now, so.
They've had a pineapple one out.
Yeah, no, they have two. Pineapple berry.
I tried it when it came out.
Was it as disgusting as it is led to believe?
It was all right. Because I
Clearly,
had the
probably not the
one.
best one.
No, it's a different one than the one I had. I had the no, it was the pineapple Pepsi they did. I'm sorry.
Pineapple ew.
Yeah, it was Little Caesars exclusive. So
Oh,
I got it and tried it. It was good. You drink your coconut monstrosity over there, and
I'm going to drink it and enjoy every single.
I had to make sure I had to get the other one pulled up because this is the thing that shall not be spoken. But I don't even know where to begin, honestly.
Well, let's start. We'll start small. We'll start small. Work our way up. We haven't done this since March 22nd.
Yeah, been a lot since.
So it's been a while. How you been?
I've been busy. Work, school, summer now for a little bit, for at least another week. Dealing with the fridge issue, that's been a thing.
Yeah,
and just life in general. What about your side?
Life.
I feel
like
life.
Everything going on around here. It's a thing. This past week, I've been fighting some demons. So
Yeah, it's been. I feel you. That was me last week.
Oh, you too, huh? Hey.
Yeah.
So which one of us is Yusuke and which one of us is Kufar? Or which one of us is Inosuke and which one of us is Tanjiro?
Someone else besides me can be Tanjiro.
I'm already Inosuke. Like, come on. Like, let's go. I've got the barbarian side. Let's go.
Nope.
No, your ass is Inosuke. I mean Zenitsu, because your obsession with Nezuko.
Oh, was that? Oh,
but
or I could be Tengen and have 3 wives.
My wife, 3 wives.
Oh gosh, that'd be the way to do it.
Yeah.
But I hope everyone's having a fantastic night. I appreciate everyone that was out earlier for Enshrouded with Cody, and then last night with Halo. That was
Halo was a thing. I wasn't expecting Halo 4 to be that much of a.
We ended the streak because there for a while we were doing them in one go.
Well,
3 was done.
Y'all beat Halo 2 in one go. I struggled because I was soloing that shit. 3 we did in one go. ODST we did in one go. Reach we did in one go.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And 4 we almost did.
Mama.
Hi. So we're just gonna jump into this. We're just gonna bring this out now.
What are we bringing?
See any good movies lately?
I did see a good movie the other day, thanks to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we went down another rabbit hole, and
oh, that was great. That was great. I enjoyed that. That was a fun time.
Watched all of the Godzilla madness.
The MonsterVerse movies. Let me tell y'all something. When you hype up a movie as much as I often do.
Oh yes.
Whenever for me, whenever I finally see the movie that I'm overhyping, I'm always terrified I'm going to leave disappointed. Godzilla Kong, The New Empire, I did not leave disappointed. That movie is incredible.
Look, I was just glad to finally watch it because those that also don't know, when I went to go watch it in the theater, my car decided to go break.
Yeah.
Because I could only imagine
our boy needs a hug.
Some of those scenes would have been like in theater, because that would have been really nice to see.
That Egypt fight in IMAX just and just some of the casual shots were just
there were a bunch of good things in there.
Visually, it's incredible.
And then not to mention as well that I think it might be one of my favorite ones.
Like we've had this discussion, it is 1000% one of my favorite Godzilla movies. It is my favorite Kong movie because, not really a spoiler, Godzilla Kong: The New Empire is a Kong movie.
Very much so.
Which that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. So I can actually say that Godzilla Kong: The New Empire is my favorite Kong movie, and maintain that King of the Monsters is my favorite Godzilla movie. So
that's
therefore,
like
both of them are at the top, and I'm just happy about that.
That's like a very bad loophole.
It works. Don't at me. But hey, whenever we do decide to watch Godzilla -1 on Netflix, maybe that might change.
Which came out yesterday or today.
Today. It's out on Netflix with the English dub.
Surprised you haven't watched it yet.
I was busy doing the other thing I'm going to talk about later. Besides, that's the thing we're going to do. I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, that'll be
I'll
good.
wait for you.
I'll see the reactions from everybody, but I think we're the only ones interested in it.
We pretty much are, but that's maybe. He had fun with the MonsterVerse movies.
Yeah,
he enjoyed those.
Yeah, they're good. I was glad to rewatch them, go through those. It was
the only one we didn't watch was 2014, which
and
then you still need to watch Monarch.
Yeah, that thing. It was good to sit back and watch Kong again as well, just to get that.
Yeah,
like the cast for that and the setup for that movie. It's really good still too.
Just overall, like you forget how good a movie that one is. Talking about Kong Skull Island, like it tops all the other Kong movies. It blows them completely out of the water, I think.
Yeah,
just the characterization of Kong, like it's just, I love it. The skull crawlers are an intense, terrifying, really cool design entity. And plus, like you said, the cast. You have Tom Hiddleston, Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson, John C. Reilly. I can't say. There's John Goodman. The Toby. I can't remember his name. Hold on.
Oh, there was a bunch in there. It was just like there was a couple of things.
Toby
about. What? That, like when John C. Reilly's character, they're talking about the skull crawlers. He's like, I've never said that out loud. Is that a good?
I've never said that out loud. Oh yeah, that scene felt ad-lib. That scene felt ad-lib, but in the best way possible.
Yeah, but yeah, MonsterVerse is good.
That's the thing about this.
We're going to get more though, right?
Oh, we're absolutely getting it. But the MonsterVerse hasn't had a miss. I think it's had a few down a peg, but every single movie in the MonsterVerse has been really good.
I don't know about a miss, but I'm still salty over 2014.
Listen, the way they advertised that movie and then the movie we got, you have a reason to be upset about it.
Oh, yeah. They knew what they were doing, but,
Bryan Cranston versus Godzilla, and then he dies in the first 30 minutes of the movie. Spoilers for a 10-year-old movie, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, it was there's something to go back to that. I'm trying to think of what else has happened. Even just aside MonsterVerse, because I had -1 Godzilla versus Kong, or Godzilla X Kong.
Furiosa is now out.
Yep.
Which unfortunately it is just bombing at the box office. I don't know why, because leading up to the movie's release, like, it was anticipated. A lot of people were really excited about it. And the reception for the movie, the people who have seen it, it's really fucking good.
Yeah, it's been
But
good for people that
I don't even
wanted
think
to
it broke
see it.
100 million.
But like my school of thought on that, which you can have a good movie and have it do that, but it's also felt to me it's unneeded because it's a 2014, so a 10-year prequel almost.
Mad Max came out 2015.
Oh, well, almost 10 years. I thought it was 14, but
no, it came out in the same year as Jurassic World.
Which they had been. That feels so crazy to think about
because those were my three favorite movies of 2015: Force Awakens, Jurassic World, and Mad Max.
I remember going to the theater and watching that. That was I don't know. It was just interesting to see because like you have almost actually as far as I know you don't have any of the actors, so you're going prequel like it's I don't know. I mean, there's other things they could do, but I've heard everything.
Dude,
sequels.
Hemsworth, like seeing him in that kind of role is just so. I love it because it really shows his like range. Because in most of the movies he's been either the stoic action hero. You know, he was Thor. He was in. He has a lot of like comedic elements, but.
Yeah,
seeing him in a psychotic villain role, just the trailers alone, like I need to see this. Like, I love Mad Max Fury Road in general, so I'm excited for this kind of movie. Anya Taylor-Joy is a fantastic actress, so and Hemsworth is one of my favorites. But like everything about it, like I am sad. I just haven't had a chance to go see it yet.
Yeah, that's been. Me too, and we're getting ready to hit into a heavy summer season.
Yeah, you say that there ain't shit coming out this month, but next month, ooh. Next month we have Twisters and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, well, I have Bad Boys this month, so.
Oh, that's right, that is next. No, that's this week. That's this Friday.
Yeah, that's this month. We're in June now.
Yeah, no. I'm saying like it's today's Sunday, and the way my weeks work is they go from Sunday to Saturday.
Today is not Sunday. I don't know what you're going on about.
Today's Saturday, isn't it? Today's Saturday, isn't it?
You saw it in IMAX, yeah. I would go see it if I can in IMAX.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Oh. But yeah, no, his acting in that. That's what a lot of people have had on Hemsworth for it. But, you know, going from Thor to being the main thing to, what was his other one? The Netflix movie.
Extraction.
And then I still think an underrated one is the Men in Black movie.
He was the best part of that. No, wait. I'm thinking Ghostbusters. Yeah, I love the Men in Black International.
Yeah, he was good in that. Strick says, "Get your week straight."
I can't. I'm done. Like this sets the bar for the rest of the night.
Oh no! Don't say that. We gotta have fun with it, man. We gotta have all the fun.
Oh, we're having fun. Don't worry about it. We're chill. We're vibing. But the other movie, again, I haven't seen it yet because I'm bad about shit. It's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh gosh, I'd forgot about that till you
when
said
I tell
that.
you that ever since that movie came out, the hype for Kevin Durand has just been skyrocketing, and I love it because he plays the bad guy. He plays Prometheus or some shit.
Wait, who plays the bad guy?
Blob from X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Proximus. Proximus Caesar.
Okay, I was very confused. I thought you were talking about Hemsworth still. I was like, what?
No, I said Kevin Durand.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense now.
Like,
look, it's been this kind of day already. We're like, wait a minute, what?
To be fair, it's been this kind of week. Let's be honest.
It's been
but again, another exceptional movie that I just I long to see it as I haven't seen it yet. You'll like this. The guy who plays Bortus on The Orville is also in it.
Ooh, okay.
He plays the orangutan.
Still want to see that.
else
Surprisingly,
is
I
out?
haven't heard a ton about it. So that's good. I mean, as far as like,
It's already at 300 million.
as far as the clips of crap coming through and spoiling it, haven't seen.
What a wonderful day!
Oh, I've seen that, but everyone's seen that one. Get your coconut Dr. Pepper out of here. You'd say a wonderful day, but I don't know. Ooh, there's been some other stuff going on too, and one that I can't remember if it was going on or starting when we last did this, but I think it warrants a talk.
Oh, wait.
My shirt. X-Men 97, blowing up
Dude.
all the records.
Oh, my God.
Because again, that was something nobody knew
That
what
show.
to expect going in.
That show is my favorite thing to come out of Marvel in a very long time.
Same, honestly.
It is my favorite Marvel TV show. Like, sorry, like all the MCU shows. Like, sorry, y'all take the backseat. Give me all the 90s X-Men 97.
And the other thing about this, which they've said, sort of like this opens the door for other things too. And
Oh yeah, they've already said they're. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, so I don't know. There were a couple cameos that people were saying there could be more.
Oh, there could absolutely be more.
I'm very excited because I was thoroughly impressed by that show, especially with how like dark it was.
Yeah, no, that was good.
The first 3 episodes were like the tradition, like this traditional vibe of the animated series, and then it took a turn.
Oh, it took an absolute turn.
It took a turn in the best way possible. I hated it, but I loved it at the same time.
Man, and like even I don't want to say this, but I don't want to at the same time. But people won't know the context of it. So I guess we could talk about it some. What the hell? It's not really a spoiler on anything, but like this has been the first X-Men property that the way they've done things has made me want to just punch Xavier in the face.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, Ross Marquardt, I think his name is, did a phenomenal job as Xavier.
Yep. It was just like, oh.
I couldn't tell the difference between him and the original voice.
Yeah. They bring in the voice for a couple of things, and the rest of the cast is still pretty decent too, as well. With how
Rogue was newly cast, and she sounded fantastic.
It was good.
Cyclops was a different cast, and so was Jean. Jean Grey was voiced by Jennifer Hale.
Yeah.
And Cyclops was voiced by Ray Chase, and he was phenomenal. Had one of my favorite lines, one of my the best throwback to anything ever.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Tosses tosses a uniform to Cable. Am I going to war or a circus? Well, what do you expect? Black leather? A throwback to the first X-Men movie where Wolverine goes, you actually go outside these things. Well, what would you prefer? Yellow spandex? It's so good.
That's a good full circle, though, too, man.
It made me so happy.
This that they got to have fun with things like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The show, the tones were good. It was definitely a
more mature version of this.
It was, but also like they did a great job on like the I don't want the characterizational side of Magneto. Like that was probably one of
Dude,
my
Magneto
favorite.
was one of my favorite parts of that show.
Like, and that's interesting to say for X-Men. Like, oh yeah, I loved everything about it.
And it's one of those, wait, you did what? But no, Magneto was amazing. Like you could tell he genuinely wanted to follow Xavier's dream. And then shit happens and he's like, no.
Yeah. That's always been interesting. I want to see him open up the doors for more things, though, coming down the line. Like that would be awesome.
I want this to get more seasons. I want each season to have more episodes than the last. Because season 1 only had 10 episodes. That was short. But at the same time, the pacing for the story they were telling here was perfect.
It was good. I mean, and it's just shows that it can be done properly with what's the word I'm looking for? The right story, the right everything, because we've just had 20 years of X-Men stories, and this has been one of the better ones.
Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing that I wasn't expecting. Is how much of a backseat Wolverine took in this.
Yeah, that was definitely not what I was expecting, because there were some episodes that it felt like, where's Wolverine?
When he was there, but when he was there, like that team up with Nightcrawler.
Yep.
And then they had the from comic to animation scene at the end of season 1. I'm not going to say what it was, but they finally did that, and it was amazingly done. And visually,
that was good. But see, that's one of the things. It's like I was just talking about with the story elements of everything. You can do good with it if you give the people and the character the right story. Because even I know people have one way or the other about Gambit, like as an underrated character or whatever. But like, this is one of the best Gambit stories I've seen in a while too.
Dude, Rogue, my poor baby.
Ooh. But they're
just the storyline she went through in this season was just.
And wasn't it also interesting too?
And it wasn't forced. It wasn't forced.
Well, not even that. It was like every single character, minus maybe Wolverine, almost all of them had some type of character arc that they went through in the season.
Storms
was good. Rogues was good. Magneto's was good. I just wish we would have got more with Wolverine. Obviously, Cable was a good story arc. I mean, there was so much.
Well, I feel like how season 1 ended, Wolverine's going to have a story arc in season 2. So he's going to have more of a
how it ended.
He's going to have more of a front run, at least for a few episodes for his little story there.
Yeah, but you're gonna have the split of things as well going on, which will be interesting.
Yeah,
to see how they do that.
I'm excited. I hope we don't have to wait too long.
They said they're already on a bunch of it.
Yeah, they're working on it now.
Heard.
They're working on it now.
I don't know,
but
what's up?
Oh, none.
People being people.
My brain just broke. Speaking of animated TV shows that were really good, I feel like I'm the only one who really gives a damn about this side of the franchise. But Jurassic World Chaos Theory.
You did watch all of that in like a day.
I did watch all of that in a day. And it was only like 10 episodes, 20 minutes each.
Yeah, was it? You said it was. You liked it better than
Camp Cretaceous, which to Camp Cretaceous' credit, it was still really good. But much like X-Men 97 had the more mature tone, Chaos Theory had the same thing, whereas it was a little bit darker in story. and was just it took what was good and made it great. And I've seen a lot of people say this on Twitter, and I say the same thing. Chaos Theory did what Dominion should have with the element.
Oh, yeah?
With the concept of dinosaurs are now in the mainland. Because the season takes place in September, and Dominion takes place in like the wintertime. So there's a few months between season 1 and Dominion. And
so
just the way
between Dominion or
yeah, it's before Dominion.
Before Dominion, okay.
And
so I don't think it'd be after.
No, I specify season 1 because they've already confirmed beginning of season 2, and we don't know how many seasons we're going to get. We don't know whether a season is going to take place after Dominion, maybe before Jurassic 7 comes out, whenever it comes out, because the release date's supposed to be postponed. But no, just the way it handled dinosaurs on the mainland was really good.
Yeah, but so you said it was more of a, I guess not really a darker tone, but just
I'll say this now, like, and this isn't a spoiler. This is the whole premise of the show. In Camp Cretaceous, there were 6 of them, called the Nublar 6. They survived the island.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is killed.
Oh.
By an Allosaurus. And they quickly find out that they're being hunted by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And so the whole premise of the season is to figure out who's after them and why. And with each episode and each revelation is like darker and more shocking. And where the show ends up is just whoa.
Good. I mean, hey, I'll watch it.
It was really good. It was really good. And the theory and the rumor, the theory in the fan base is season 2 will probably come out between late August, early September. Which, my birthday is on a Friday. These shows come out on Fridays. Happy birthday to me, please.
That would be interesting to see happen.
But I'm excited. Like, obviously, Jurassic Park, as we talked about this. I'm always down for more Jurassic content.
And get some more soon, hopefully, announced.
Yeah, because next week's going to be crazy busy. Because Summer Game Fest starts next Friday. And 2K, I think it's 2K. No, wait.
Nate's like, I got to think about this.
I want to give correct information. Do not mind me. Please hold.
Correct information is important to give.
It is, especially with me. What the fuck's making this game? Saber Interactive.
Not 2K.
Well, I knew someone said something about 2K.
I don't know. 2K does sports and they do Midnight Suns. That's all I remember. Yeah. Nate's got to think about it there.
Calm down. Calm down.
Okay, I'll calm down.
That's me joking. Don't yell at me. Anyway, the studio that's making Jurassic Park Survival is confirmed to be at the showcase.
Which we'll get to see more on that too, hopefully.
Oh, God. I'm anticipating a release date because they're still saying it's coming out later this year. And the rumored release date is December.
Okay.
So
too bad.
I'm excited.
December, November, who knows? November's pretty booked up too, as far as I recall. It's usually Call of Duty month and Assassin's
Call of Duty
Creed
is coming out in October, isn't it? Assassin's Creed is coming out in November, which I'm excited for that.
I just know it's usually the busy times. Nothing will ever top the year that oh gosh, what came out? Oh, Red Dead 2, and every other company moved their date because of that. They're like,
They
we
said,
don't want
nope, we're good. Nope.
They said, we
X
don't want
facts.
no
Nope,
part
nope,
of that.
Nope, I'm out. Thank you, sir.
Uh,
To be fair,
but
they
no,
chose correctly.
yeah, no, that game shattered all the stuff. But getting another type of any dino survival type game is always a win in my book.
Yeah, a couple of months ago, you played a game I can't play.
Fossil
'Cause
Fuel 2, I think
I
is
can't
what
play
it
it
was
because
called.
I don't do PC games. But yeah, you played Fossil Fuel, and that was fun to watch.
It was a
It was a
it was
thing.
interesting. Had Nate lost it at the T-Rex hybrid human thing.
That pissed me off.
Hey, but it was going for like a Mr. X or the T-Rex from Dino Crisis. So I mean that was a cool element. Like, gotta run.
Yeah.
Game literally said this enemy cannot be killed or defeated at this time.
Game said, you better go. You better run.
Yeah. But my hope is something like Jurassic Park Survival would be a higher end version of
Jurassic Park Survival is literally just Alien Isolation with Jurassic Park. And that's everything I need it to be. That's everything I need it to be.
That intrigues me so much just because the tension in isolation was always. Oof.
You see, here's the thing. Like, obviously, you can do so much with Jurassic Park, with Isla Nublar.
Yeah.
Imagine one set on Sorna. Because you have the pteranodons there, you have the raptor packs, you have the 2 T-Rexes. In the books, you have the camouflaging carnivores. You have the spine of fucking Saurus.
Yeah.
Imagine that kind of game set in that dynamic.
Well, it would be. Oh gosh, this is a good blueprint for that. I hate to say it would be Jurassic Park 3. Mm-hmm. Just in the fact that thing was hunting them.
Like, yeah, that Spinosaurus was relentless. It was nonstop.
So, and just picture that, but in video game form. No.
Like, I need that now. I want that now. Give me that now.
But you're talking about where we're still on the Jurassic subject here. There is more for Evolution 2, or are they going to move into maybe Evolution 3?
Here's the thing. Here's the news. You get it from me. Congratulations. They just dropped a new pack about 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't gotten it. It's the manager park manager management pack or something like that.
Yeah.
It comes with an aquatic, a carnivore, a flyer, and an herbivore. Mm-hmm. The carnivore is a Seismosaurus, I think is what it's called. Hold on. It's basically the final book canon dinosaur from the first book. Because when you look at the map of the original park, there's a little, is it Segisaurus? I think it's Segisaurus. So it was that.
That was talking about too. One of these packs, and it may be this one, was going to have a Meg in it or something.
I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay. So I'll say no more.
Because I'm saving the best for last. Park management collection pack had the Segisaurus. I was right. Segisaurus. The Microceratus, which is a small ceratopsian species that was shown briefly in Dominion, has some Thanatos Draca. Listen, just because I know dinosaurs doesn't mean I don't know how to say this shit. Which is the flyer. The aquatic species was in fact Megalodon.
Oh, okay. So I knew it was coming from somewhere, but I couldn't remember what. Obviously, it would have been you that had told me.
A lot of people were expecting it to be a new aquatic pack because the preview of it is the logo with the jaws in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it just came with one. Shut up. It just came with like the megalodon, which a lot of people were wanting in that game. So it's really cool to see it. And the design for it's not bad. It's just a big ass shark.
Kind of hard to mess that up. Big old shark.
I still haven't seen Meg 2. I'm sad, but
Oh, we gotta fix that.
we do. But when it comes to the future of the series, the future of the game, they did a showcase. Frontier Development did a showcase last week. No, it was this past week, and they didn't say anything about future DLCs for Evolution 2. Well, about a month ago, Frontier confirmed that there is a new Jurassic Park property.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new game coming out in 2025, 2026. And obviously, the go-to thought is, Evolution 3.
Yeah, Evolution.
And the release could easily coincide with the release of Jurassic 7, which there's news about that as well. But a lot of people are saying, okay, well, how can you expand on Jurassic World Evolution? Obviously, 1 and 2, they did what they did, and it was amazing. But you can only do so much with this kind of thing without it just getting too redundant. Obviously, I'm going to be excited to see what they do either way. I'm going to be there day one playing the game. I don't give a fuck. It's Jurassic Park.
You say that as they release a million roller coaster tycoons and all of those. Zoo Tycoon, all of that.
Listen, Planet Zoo is getting in trouble. But I enjoy those games, obviously Jurassic Park, and they're fun, relaxing, especially just doing sandbox. You just want to vibe this sandbox, clear everything.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Everything, just build a park. It's fun.
As long as your things stay in their damn cages. That you all better be glad I wasn't streaming during the release of Jurassic Evolution 1.
He finally played Evolution 1. Because I don't hate that. And he was like, you know what? I think it was free for something.
Yeah. No, I think it was one of the Xbox Gold games or something.
Yeah. And so he finally downloaded it. And one of the things about Jurassic World Evolution is the further into the campaign you get, they start introducing storms. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, there's 5 islands, Los Cinco Muertos. On the 4th island, which is the smallest island, bastards, is the introduction of the tornadoes.
Yep.
And when those things hit, it's not a fun time. And
it hasn't been a fun time at all.
So he struggled.
Yeah, I struggled. I wouldn't stay in the damn cages, or then the storms would keep hitting.
Listen, if it's any consolation, I still haven't finished it. Okay, I still haven't. Because what Evolution 2 did was they introduced something called chaos theory. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a favorite thing there. Where it's 6. Well, it's now 6. When it first came out, it was 5. Almost what-if scenarios for each individual movie. Like the first, for Jurassic Park, it's...
this is in 2, right?
Yeah, this is in 2.
Okay.
This is in 2. You have the campaign, which was really short. And then you had chaos theory, which kind of acts as like a doubling factor, of doubling the campaign. Jurassic Park is Hammond's dream becomes a reality. You build Jurassic Park and it works. And there's no problems. Huzzah. The Lost World Jurassic Park is what if the park in San Diego actually worked. And so you build build a park in San Diego in this little desert area, and you have the Coliseum that was shown in the Lost World Jurassic Park. In Jurassic Park 3, you're just gathering the dinosaurs from Sorna to take to Nublar. You're working for Masrani, and he's starting to build Jurassic World.
Makes sense.
Jurassic World's Chaos Theory is the one I haven't beaten because you're building Jurassic World, and it just keeps kicking my ass. Like my Chaos Theory is sitting at like 98%.
No, see, I still need to play 2. I'm sad I haven't.
It's fun, and it's not as bad as the first one. You've got more things to deal with, but it's nowhere near as bad as the tornadoes. Promise.
Well, that's good. That is automatically better in my
promise.
Because that stuff was ridiculous.
Yeah, and then Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom,
and then another friend that I have that you would both play these, and like I would message with them too, and then message with you, and like we would all have the same issues back in the days of the first.
I know this person.
No, I don't think you.
Okay.
It was just hilarious that everyone that I knew that played that game was having the same issues.
Listen, the tornadoes in that game are a bitch, all right? Like they were not fun. They were not fun to deal with.
No, but we're talking about that side of it, as you were saying.
Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom is the aftermath of the first movie, but instead of the mountain exploding, you're tending to the animals that are left behind, curing diseases and whatnot, and then at the very end of it, you destroy Jurassic World. You remove all the human buildings and anything there, and just leave the island for the animals to do themselves.
Huh.
And it's really nice. It was really fun. And then when Dominion came out, they added the Dominion Chaos Theory, which is just, I think it takes place before Dominion starts. But in Sierra Nevada, Claire works with one of the guys who is prominent in the entire Jurassic World franchise, who I would punch in the face any chance I had. And basically, you're setting up a reserve of some sort for the dinosaurs on the property.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to stop poachers from coming in and capturing dinosaurs. And it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. And then there was 2 expansions for it. One was the Biosyn expansion, which deals with the Jurassic World Dominion stuff, and it introduces all the Dominion animals except for Atrociraptors, which makes sense because this was Biosyn and not Malta. That's the other expansion. It's the Malta expansion. But I never finished Malta either. It was just weird to me. I didn't care for it.
No.
But they added a lot of different elements. But, they're still 2 of my favorite games because they're just so vibe and Jurassic.
Yeah, no, I still want to play second one. The only other reason I bring
it's on Game Pass.
I know, I just haven't played it. Like, but tell you how this goes. Even when I do have time to play games or anything,
it's your stream time.
Well, not even that. Like, I would play something off stream if need be. But like today, I had a plan today, but I saw what Cody was doing, and I was like, oh.
Listen, the first thing, like, I popped into stream, like, I popped into VC with him, and I was like, this isn't Far Cry. And the first words out of his mouth were, yeah, I'm going to make Dakota jealous. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. And then guess what? I said, you did. And that's how the segue for today went.
And then you popped into VC. Traitor. Oh, it was still on sale? Shit. Buy his game and then Northeast to spend like 5 hours playing with him. This is fun.
See, that's the difference in what I had lined up for today with Lords of the Fallen. So see, things like
I feel like you would have had more fun with this game than that game anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But that's just don't mind me.
I know you didn't like that game.
I mean, a lot of people think it's just bad, but
I'm just saying, okay. But they had that aspect of it. But as far as the Jurassic stuff, I just keep that conversation going, is the reason I brought it up is what about all these castings and rumors for the next movie?
Oh my good bits. Oh my god. The casting alone is going to be stacked. Because right now we have. Where's my mouse? Work for me, please.
Your mouse said no.
We have such a massive rumored / confirmed cast right now. And the confirmed cast right now is Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Joel McHale, Rupert Friend. Where's he at? Tobin Bell.
I saw that too.
Who played Jigsaw in the Saw franchise. And then a couple of others. Iñaki Godoy. If I said that wrong, I apologize because I'm a fan of this guy because he played. Oh my god!
Uh-oh, Nate's having trouble
Luffy, in the Netflix One Piece show.
Mm-hmm.
But the cast, I'm pretty sure he's talking about in particular, that was floating around is Mahershala Ali is reportedly in talks to join Jurassic 7 in a prominent role. And I'm over here going...
the other big one too, or have we got to that? Honestly,
about Jurassic 7?
Yeah, there was another rumored name out there, but I can't
Luna
remember.
Blaze?
Nope.
Which one are you talking about?
The other name that is involved in Marvel.
Oh, Chris Pratt?
No.
Which one are you talking about?
ScarJo.
She's the first name I said.
No, see, I don't.
No one pays attention to me.
You're going.
But no, the thing about Mahershala is, and he's a fantastic actor. Do not get me wrong. The bullshit between Blade and over at Marvel Studios, and the amount of rewrites it's been going through, it's currently going through another rewrite.
Yeah, that makes me worried about that.
And now he's suddenly in Jurassic 7, which is supposed to film at the same time as Blade. I'm like, my dude, like, we'd love to have it, but pick a lane and stick in
it. It's like you can't do everything.
But here's the thing. So Comic-Con is next month. And
Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm. SDCC. Oh. You know, the one where all the big shit's announced?
Yeah.
I am
still doing that in July this year?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I am fully expecting an official title and cast announcement. Like the main cast. Obviously, the cast
things are, but the way things go now, they might do it beforehand.
Yeah, because the film, there's already a picture of a set piece, which is a bar on a dock somewhere. So I'm fully expecting a title drop soon.
Yeah.
And the official cast. But I'm pretty sure this director was announced after our last one. So going back to the Monsterverse, Gareth Edwards is directing. And he directed Godzilla 2014. He directed Rogue One. He directed something else, but I'm not worried about the movie. The only thing I'm worried about is them rushing it. Because as of right now, the release date hasn't been pushed back, and it's supposed to come out July next year.
Well, I said they're cutting it close on all of that. That's what I was telling you last night.
Yeah. But, at the same time, we don't know how far along they are with the development, like the production of the animatronics. We don't know any of that. So, we don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. We don't know what all's done. We don't know anything. So,
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what the story they would tell with this too.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to be a much smaller scale, which a lot of people want.
Yeah, but
And
like
I'm
after
okay. Like me
Dominion
too.
ended, like where do you go from that? Like there's so
Well,
many
at the same time,
directions.
you have so many stories you can tell. One of the dinosaurs are like one with the ecosystem now.
Mm-hmm.
Like dinosaurs have officially been like injected into society, into the world. So obviously, you can tell stories of like, hey, here's this. We're going hiking. Oh shit, is that a T-Rex? Oh fuck, There's so many stories I could tell, but the biggest thing I'd like to see is I'd like to see some prequel stuff. I want to see the stuff between 3 and World because that's 15 years. I want to see
Mm-hmm.
the story of them developing Jurassic World and the concept. I want to see them capturing the animals from the other island and bringing them over. I want to see them, capturing Rexy and, putting her in the exhibit. I want to see the development of Jurassic World as a whole. And I want to see, there's some stories that can be told between Lost World and 3. Like, there's so many other stories you can tell with this stuff.
Oh,
If
so you're
handled right,
saying
it can be really good.
you just want to see Chris Pratt back? Got it.
I mean, I don't hate the character of Owen, but I'd like to see new faces.
Because if you're going to do the setup for that, you'd have to bring him back.
You'd have to bring him back. You'd have to bring. Well, I don't know because depending on where they're at, because the park had been open for 5 years, so 2010.
He'd have been training
The movie
raptors.
could be taking place in 2010 or anywhere in between. Um, so you might have to go with like a younger actor of some sort.
Yeah, they'll just de-age everybody like
Oh
they've
my
been
god!
doing lately.
Oh my god! Some of those look good. Some of those look, but I want Bryce Dallas Howard to direct a movie
Mm-mm.
because she's directed some amazing episodes of The Mandalorian. She's a fantastic filmmaker, so
Yeah,
let her
there's
make a
good stuff coming out of it.
and she loves the franchise, so she would do it justice. I'd like to see her direct a Jurassic Park.
Yeah, interesting. I'm sure there'll be
Yeah,
more things with it overall, though. Just
yeah,
like um, they could always go, and I know some people don't like this, but like as uh, Marvel's thought about some of this too. But as people get older, I mean, you can always just go the animated route for some stuff. Like
I
voices
mean,
stay the same.
we've already gotten that with Chaos Theory and Camp Cretaceous.
Yeah, I'm talking about for like the
Some of the
older, so
characters,
the
like,
characters get, they can still voice them. You know,
maybe, yeah.
it'd be a unique take on it as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I'm simply saying, give me more Jurassic, please.
Oh, you'll get it. Sure
I'm
you
not.
will.
And here's the thing. Here's the other side. You can also go the easy, and that's reboot the whole franchise. Which
We've had this discussion before.
we've had this discussion, but we're here, so we might as well. I've already said this, and I'll say it a million times over. The only acceptable way for them to make a reboot is to follow the book verbatim. Don't change it.
Make it more of that horror-esque aspect, and
Exactly.
be good.
Which, from what I've read, is Michael Crichton wanted the book to be the franchise that we've got. He wanted it to be more kid friendly to the level that we have it. But his published person that he works for, publisher, that's the word. Shut up! I'm about the words.
No, you're good.
That bitch. Yeah, that asshole. He wanted it to be a little bit more darker.
Yeah.
So while I do see Crichton's side of things, because the Jurassic franchise has been going for over 30 years, and it's popular and successful, but I want to see the other side of this. I want to see and the way I describe it is, give me either Amazon Prime or Paramount Plus or Peacock, because Peacock did a fantastic job with Twisted Metal.
Oh, so you're going the direction I was talking
Give me a
about.
TV show that follows the book
Series.
basically verbatim. Like the characters, the story, everything. But keep the designs from the already established movies. Because it's already copyrighted by Jurassic Park, by Universal.
Yeah, no, you could do that as well.
Just keep the designs, but give us the reboot that follows the book verbatim. Because
And you could do more series as well, though. Like, I know, I haven't seen it yet. We were talking about it a bit ago. Like, Monarch shows that it can be done. Like, you can set a TV show in the universe if done right. So Jurassic Park could easily do it.
A lot of people want to see a prequel to Jurassic Park about Hammond, about him discovering the amber and going through the process of, creating the first dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
And coming at me with Jurassic Park. A lot of people want to see that. Again, the biggest question with all stuff like this is if done right, because that's the tricky part. But if done right, it could be a really good story.
Okay. Humor me real quick. Okay, just because the idea just popped in my head based off of what you were saying a minute ago. So if they were to ever do this for the series side of it, and you may have to think about it for a minute, who would you recast as your main three? Because you can't do them again. So, and they play those characters so well. See, stumping Nate here. Because you got to replace Jeff Goldblum.
Are we going the route of the book?
Yep, route of the book.
Fuck. Okay. I'll tell you right now who's playing Tim. The kid from the Alex Project.
Okay.
No, the Adam Project. The one who's Percy Jackson.
Project,
yeah. Who's also Percy Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
He's Tim. He's Tim because Tim is older than Lex in the book. I think that'd be great.
Gotta make you think on this one. Because I know you love those characters so much. We've got Nate thinking, everybody. And if you all in the chat too chime in, pick who you would want as well.
But you have to keep in mind the book characters. Oh, damn, really?
I saw that, but I don't think that was a real thing. Now, it could have been, but I thought people were saying that was just a whatever. What's the word I'm looking for?
Rumor?
Hoax.
Oh.
That thing. Because I had saw something about that. Because that was all the stuff everyone was talking about under it.
Yeah, literally nothing. No, definitely nothing. Yeah, so that's a hoax.
I saw it too. But that was one of the things that had been going on about it. I honestly don't know who I would get to play any of them.
Because one thing you have to keep in mind about this character is them in the books is drastically different from what we got. So
now, was it in the you have to forgive me because it's been Grant liked kids in the book, or did he still hate I know there was something different they did, but I can't
that aspect was the same.
Was it the same?
Mm-hmm. The biggest thing is he was about 20 plus years older than Ellie. Yeah, they weren't a relationship. They were mentor apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
Assistant of sorts. And then Ian was Ian. But the biggest difference is John Hammond, because in the books he was a prick.
Mm-hmm.
He was an asshole. I don't know. I'm gonna have to dwell on that.
Hey, I'm gonna
have to actually think on that for a little bit.
So we stumped him.
Well, most of the actors that I could see as Grant, just like Harrison Ford, Tom Selleck, uh, um,
I don't know. At least if
yeah, that is Tom Selleck. Yeah.
what's up?
No, I was second guessing, but I was correct. But
Oh no, you're good.
I don't know.
That's just the,
I'll get back to you on
the
that.
fun thought. It's just the fun thought. So
Yeah. But here's the thing about like the redoing the series, the movie into a book. Hold on. Rebooting the franchise into a TV show that follows the books. I told you at the start of tonight, I'm fucked. But when we say it is darker and like more of a horror, it is violent as shit. Nedry's death scene alone, and like here's the thing. A lot of people go that route with talking about how horror-esque the book is. Nedry's isn't even the worst one, because if I remember right, Wu also dies in the book, but he is literally torn apart by raptors.
yeah.
Because in the book, like there's about 30 plus raptors all throughout various scenarios.
Well, you got that aspect of it. The
T-Rex also has a couple of good ones. T-Rex is very prominent. Oh my god, she's everywhere.
that's good. Because there's the gosh, I have to make sure I'm not getting my wires crossed here because they have the river scene in the book too.
Mm-hmm. And that scene would be so cool to see, because what happens is they're trying to get back to the visitor center. Obviously, that's consistent. Well, they get to this lake, to this dock house, and the only thing they can find there is an inflatable raft.
The raft, it's going to be good.
But what is also there is the T-Rex leaning against the building asleep. And so they have to sneak by her, get the raft, and quietly get away and put the raft in the boat. Son of a bitch. The raft in the water and try to get away without waking her up. Well, you've got about a 6-7-year-old girl there. Rexy wakes up. And then there is this intense chase through the river. Like she is actively following them, like chasing them in the water. And it's just, oh my God, terrifying.
Oh, that could be done so well.
Like there is... Like there is a concept art, because they were going to do this in the movie. And I'll go ahead and share this to you, and you can share to your heart's content. To the wonderful people.
The people.
You can share this to the wonderful people. Check the Facebook.
What you got for them?
That scene was supposed to happen, and then there was another. Yeah.
There we go.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That would be I don't know what seeing that would be like in the movie.
Terrifying, but in the best way possible.
Because that is more of a horror aspect of things. You get chasing them around, do everything with it. Oh, see, that makes me really want them to do that at some point.
And then there's the ending that the movie almost had, and that the T-Rex didn't stop in the visitor center. She chased them all the way to the helicopter. And as the helicopter's flying off, she bites down on the tail of the helicopter, but they managed to get away.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the final shot was similar to the final shot of Jurassic World, where she's roaring and as the helicopter flies. No, that was the opening of Fallen Kingdom. You had like the shot of her roaring from behind her as the helicopter was flying over.
Oh, I thought that was a scene in Dominion too, but I could be wrong. I had to rewatch that.
The only thing, no, that scene was in Fallen Kingdom. But yeah, that's Jurassic. I'm so happy.
It's like, I got it. Jurassic everything.
Listen, there's two. I say there's two. There's like 5 books on it. I know, shocker, because I don't read, but they have an edition of Jurassic Park one and the Lost World that has a lot of like illustrated art pieces with each page or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I want those, but they're $60 a piece.
Yeah, money, right?
Something I never seem to have.
Buy all the things, because there's stuff like that. I want that. Was it 5 or 6 movie set of the MonsterVerse coming out?
5.
You know, off the top of your head, you're like, yes. There's that portion of it. I'm sure there will be some version of who's that? Oh, my sister.
My sister.
Some version of why am I blanking on this?
You good?
Jurassic Park Survival. I'm sure there'll be some collector's edition of that.
Oh, listen. I need that. Also, I have the other books I want. It's the Ultimate Visual History.
Is it a thing?
Oh, foreword by Sam Neill, introduction by Laura Dern, and afterword by Jeff Goldblum. Nice. And then the one for Jurassic World has foreword by Bryce Dallas Howard, introduction by Colin Trevorrow, preface by J.A. Bayona, and afterward by Frank Marshall. Neat.
That is interesting. I didn't know that. I was trying to think. But yeah, no, that goes back to the point of money this, money that. I think there was another steelbook of one of those coming out too. Maybe it was the Godzilla steelbook? Godzilla X, New Empire? Twister, that was another one. I was trying to think too. But I don't know. The steelbook addict. That's me. I'll buy them all.
That's him, not me.
Nate has an experience with that.
Nate doesn't do steelbooks.
What else you got? I'll have to look at this.
Do it on stream. Bring it up and look and do the look inside part.
Oh boy.
And then there's one for World, but we don't have to look through that.
Is there a look inside part?
Yeah. Read sample. Down below it.
Oh, read sample. I don't see read sample. Where's read sample?
Below the picture of the book.
Oh, there we go. I don't look at that.
And then just scroll. Look through it.
The ultimate visual history of Jurassic Park. Copyrighted material. Oh no! No. Forward by Sam Neill. Really? They got them to do stuff too?
I read that off and I was explaining the book.
I know, but I'm just.
Oh my god! Yeah. By the way, the design for the trailer in The Lost World was one of my favorite things as a kid.
Ooh, we got Camp Chaos, Camp Cretaceous. That's what they should have done.
No, this takes place long before the show is even a thing.
No, I'm just saying with their chapters of everything with it. And this is what all this is a.
This is for the first 3 movies. They have one for Park, and then they have one for World.
As I like to work on it. Ooh, that's so cool. The size scale there too.
I know.
Is that concept stuff more?
Yeah, it's got a lot of concept art. It's got a lot of storyboard images. Unseen photos from the movies.
Park life.
There's one picture in particular. It's another one of my favorite shots of concept art. That one right there.
Oh God! He's like, we gotta get out of here. Can you do like? I know the movie did its own like it had its own unique taste on everything, but just like imagine the horror concept of like just what they could do with something like this. It would
listen. One of my favorite scenes in cinema history is the breakout scene of the T-Rex.
Yep.
The way the book depicted the breakout was terrifying.
Which I mean, that's not to say that the movie didn't have its moments.
Oh no! That's absolutely not saying the movies didn't have their own things, because I'm biased when I say this, but Jurassic Park is my favorite film franchise of all time. Jurassic Park is my favorite movie, so obviously I'm going to jump to its defense every chance I get, and rightfully so, because
first iteration.
Like obviously, you know, like the issues with 2 and 3 aside, the first one, 90% of the people who have seen it will agree it's amazing.
Yeah, but you're talking about the T-Rex there as far as that, but like there's still an element even when I rewatched 1 where you know you see the water drop or and it's like that captures the essence of it really good.
Like just chilling in the car, next thing you hear, and it's like,
dude ran to the bathroom, thought he was going to be safe.
Like, where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go. No, let me tell you something. Seeing the shot of her taking the cables, ripping them, step out, and roar, that shot is still my favorite cinematic moment of all time. And seeing it in IMAX is just chef kiss. I love that piece too.
Yes. I kind of want this book now.
Yeah. And here's the thing. The one for World is only $26 right
now. For Jurassic World? Yeah. Duh. Yeah. Stupid question. Ignore me.
What I want to know is, does the one for World have... Like, I don't think it features Camp Cretaceous. Because, yeah, it came out 2022.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't ask you to do that, but thank you, bud.
Hey,
chapter... Okay, so chapter 1 it is Jurassic World. Chapter 2 is Fallen Kingdom. Chapter 3 is Dominion. And then Jurassic World Universe. Playset Paradise, going live. Pixel Resolutions, Animation Nation. Oh, it might have touched on Camp Cretaceous.
It could have. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna get some more water. Be back in a second.
Oh my God, he's leaving me. No,
it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about
it. Keep geeking out about Jurassic. You got this.
Oh, I got this. Don't worry about it. But no, like, there's so much they could do with the Jurassic franchise, even just aside from what's established in the books. Like, there's so many different species that have yet to have been showcased in the movies. Dear God, why can't I talk tonight? But I have a list, and I can't really show anything on here. I made a list of dinosaur species I like to see in Jurassic 7. I need to make a freaking album of pictures and then just do a whole cover of all this. Because there's a lot of stuff I'd like to see in this. Because, no, I'm going to hold that thought until when he gets back. More plans. I love plans. What kind of plans are we talking? Man, always planning? Oh, I'm always planning. Oh, like always. Just one thing I'm good at is planning shit. Following through on them was a little sore. But yeah. I hope y'all are having a fantastic, wonderful Saturday. I don't know why I got exaggerated when I said Saturday. Am I sleeping? I feel that. But now, speaking of planning stuff, I do have some good ideas for my future stuff, at least for this week. I'm really excited to see how this goes. But I keep looking over on Hello. That's another series of books I want to get. Is I want to get like the art of. Like I want to get the art of the MonsterVerse. I want to get each individual book for Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, King of the Monsters, Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla Kong the New Empire. Because some of the concept art that are in those books are it's just really good. And then obviously I want to get, is there the art of joke that I can't spell? Art. Oh, it's just the ultimate visual history. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad I did this. Oh, some of these pictures are. That would have been cool. Some of these pictures are really cool. Oh my god. Oh, the original. Oh. Ah.
What'd you do?
I'm looking at stuff. Ooh, there's give me that picture.
Mm-hmm.
But
then went down the rabbit hole.
I live in rabbit holes now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a little piece of trivia pertaining to Jurassic World.
Oh,
one that not a lot of people know, but I'm curious if you remember because I know I told you this before.
Oh no!
Before it was officially announced that the name of the new dinosaur was Indominus Rex, do you remember what it was originally called?
Nope.
Honestly, Indominus works better, but there's something about the name Diabolus Rex that was really cool.
Maybe I remember that after you say it, but no, not off the top of my head.
That's another thing I remember. No, since we're a nostalgia podcast now.
I mean, thanks, Rix. Price of Legos.
When Jurassic World was coming out, you didn't see Indominus except for like quick flashes, like blink and you miss it shots in the trailers. The first official piece of marketing that we saw what Indominus actually looked like was the party plates. Was the image on the party plates.
Was it?
Yep. Because I remember I went batshit crazy when I saw that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just the level of that as well, because you got to think back then, that was like the first Jurassic thing we had gotten in a while.
In 14 years.
No, exactly. In a while.
In a while.
Oh, don't start that.
What do you mean? Don't start that. Like that's been a thing I've been doing for
I
the
know
last
it's
year and a
been a
half.
thing, but still.
So I was talking about something, but then I decided to wait until you were here because this is a fun topic to have to include you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Jurassic 7 was first announced, I made a post about with Jurassic 7 coming out next year, I thought it'd be fun to make a list of all the dinosaur species I like to see in the film. Even though they're all in the evolution games, none of them have graced our movie screens, and I believe the stuff they did.
Oh well, you're gonna have the run of this because I don't know of any.
Yeah,
Like
and obviously, these are just fancy names, so I don't really have pictures. But God, if I could make an edit of shit, I would just edit pictures of those. But with you always have a long neck in these movies in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Diplodocus, which is a bit similar to the Apatosaur from Jurassic World, but all the depictions you see of it are like it's more of a red, and it's got little spikes running from the tip of its head to the tip of its tail.
Yeah,
And it's also the longest dinosaur to ever exist because it has the long neck, but it also has a very long tail. And I don't know, I've always liked Diplodocus, so I would always love to see that one.
It'd be interesting to see done. Like, there's still a ton they could do with it.
One of the other things about this is there's so many species that we haven't seen in the movies.
Well, not even with that, but you could do just the interactions between the modern day animals and them as well. Like Dominion touched on that a hair at the end.
Yeah,
but
yeah. You had the Parasaurolophus with the horses. You had the Sinoceratops with the elephants, and you had the Mosasaur with the whales.
Yeah, no. So you could do a ton of stuff with that.
But yeah, going down the list, Amargasaur, which is like a smaller sauropod, but it's got a thicker neck, and it's got big spikes on top of its neck. And then you always have a ceratopsian. Like you had the Triceratops, you had Sinoceratops, Pseudoceratops. I want to see Styracosaurus, which on its frill it has the longer spikes on it, and it has one horn on its nose instead of eyebrow horns.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see some other things that they would want to do with it.
I have Chytrosaur, which was in Camp Cretaceous, so kind of negate that one. Homalocephaly, which is a little bitty. It's literally about that big. Little relative of Pachycephalosaur, which is the dome head creature. Iguanodon. This is one that's been getting a lot of love lately. Is Dinokairos. And then replace Velociraptors and raptors in general. You can have Deinonychus and Herrerasaur.
Yeah.
And then as for the quote unquote big carnivore, you can have either Eutyrannus or Carcharodontosaurus.
I don't know. They could do a bunch of things with it, honestly. Even there's just so many directions. Not as much as you.
Well, I was gonna say if you had any that you know of that you haven't seen in movies that you'd like to see.
Sorry, man. I don't have any off the top of my head.
Oh my God, we have to switch topics now.
Not off the top of my head, but I can tell you about is something that came up earlier when I was thinking about the recasting things. Is the direction that we're going to go with these two new announced Lord of the Rings projects.
I'm out.
But you would have an opinion on this.
Yeah, one of them I couldn't care less about, and yep. Hold up.
Yes. The suspense is killing us.
Hold on. Thailand casting. Looks like Mahershala Ali and Luna Blaze are locked in. Still looking for a ScarJo double.
Be good. But my point
they're currently filming in Thailand right now. Please continue.
My point with this going into Lord of the Rings and recasting is, yes, they did announce this Gollum movie that is going to be in the next couple of years. It was 26 or 27, I think.
26,
right?
26.
But anyway, that goes back to this takes place before Fellowship because it's when Gandalf sent Aragorn to go capture Gollum because they touched on it briefly in Fellowship. It was right after.
I'm about to say, isn't that in the 17-year gap when he went off researching shit?
Yeah, so it's roughly within that time frame. Depending on how they do it, Peter Jackson he'll do his own thing with it. But my point to this is Andy Serkis is back on board.
He's writing.
Viggo Mortensen, whatever.
Viggo
Mortensen, or no,
Aragorn.
Aragorn. He said he would be back in if the story was right, which this would fit in for that. I would assume.
Serkis is directing, executive producing, and starring.
Yeah, so he's gonna be there because he is Gollum as far as the movies go.
Well, I offer a caveat.
Yes.
Did he do this too? Did she? Excuse me. I apologize. Oh, okay. Man, they really like to work together. Jesus Christ. Keep going. I'll chime in here in a minute.
I was like, please let us know.
I will. It ties into this, but finish what you were saying.
But anyway,
first.
It goes back to my point is like, obviously you could still have some of the characters be their actors respectively because Aragorn, he lives a long life. So even by then, he wouldn't be aged. He shouldn't be that much difference in aging as far as like 10 years.
My only problem with that is, yes, they could just de-age him. But
well, not even put his wig on. He'd be good to go.
Have you seen him lately?
Yeah, I've seen him. That's like saying they would recast Gandalf, which I don't know. Gandalf should be involved in these. So I would imagine.
Ian McKellen, yeah.
I would imagine as long as nothing crazy happens or he gets in any other movies, he would be back. I would imagine because I know he's
up there.
Is he in 80s or is he getting close to 90s now?
He's in his 80s.
Yeah, so he's in his
80s.
So hopefully he would still want to be part of it. But that just begs the question.
Yeah, he's 85.
Okay.
And Viggo Mortensen is 65.
This begs the question of, would they do recasting there too, if necessary? And much like you, I don't know of anyone I would want to take over for that currently.
When it comes to Lord of the Rings, and this is coming from the casualist of casual fans of the franchise, that original film trilogy is obviously, they took some creative liberties for some of the story elements of the books to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So I know some people who would disagree, but as far as like overall adaptations and just overall movie and story, the Lord of the Rings trilogy is one of the most perfect trilogies out there.
Mm-hmm.
And a big aspect of that is the cast. So replacing any of them, it's a tall order.
Yeah.
It's one of those franchises where you don't want to think about, well, who could play Gandalf? Who could play Sam? Who could play Aragorn? Who could play Legolas? Who could play Gimli? Because you don't want to think about that because what we got is perfect.
Yeah, that's the other part of me that this always happens too, because Star Wars is a good example of it. When you go back to certain things and like you kind of redo, not story arcs, but redo certain sections
Listen,
that
listen.
involve
I've
characters.
got the biggest hot take about Star Wars going through my mind right now that I've been thinking on for a few days, but we'll touch on that after we're done with Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. The thing that I was freaking out about is I was looking up, I looked up Andy Serkis, blah blah blah, and on his Wikipedia it does say that he is set to direct, produce, and star in the Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum, a working title for a new installment in the Lord of the Rings film, with Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens co-writing and the screenplay, and Peter Jackson co-producing alongside Walsh and Bowens. The film is expected to release in 2026. So I clicked the names of the writers, and both of them together wrote the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Hobbit trilogy, and King Kong.
05?
So, yeah, the one with
Okay.
Peter Jackson. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure. I was assuming that's what it was, but I had to double check on
But,
that.
I mean, they didn't write 1976.
What? No, but there's been other Kong movies, so.
Not since this time frame we're talking about.
Well, I don't know if you're talking about Skull Island, maybe.
I would have said Kong Skull Island.
I don't know, man. I was just making sure. You say Kong, and I'm like,
you know, when it comes to talking about movies like this, I am specific with the titles to differentiate and not cause confusion.
Well, forgive me. So
you're forgiven myself.
But no, that just makes me wonder what they would do.
But knowing all that, like I don't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
I just want to interject this because before I lose my part. Knowing that, I'm more interested in this project, even though I'm just not sold on Golan being the main character.
Yeah, it's something. Okay, Cody, fine. I guess we'll drink water. Gosh.
I drink body armor, so I'm sad.
Yeah. It's okay.
But yeah,
it's better than what I have on the way, so we'll see.
Do you have that good shit?
No, my sister and them are going to get ice cream, so I said, "Get me one."
But yeah, what were you saying about Lord of the Rings before I so rudely cut your ass off?
No, I was just talking about the recasting of things or keeping things.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, don't do it.
Because the biggest, oh man,
because obviously you could. Obviously, there's someone out there.
Yeah, you could.
Match,
there's certain,
but
and not to get too far into your Star Wars rant because I want to hear what you have to say. But like, this goes back. This ties into what I was talking about. The Star Wars also had the best version of doing this because what I'm referring to is the way they did Tarkin in Rogue One. Because that, you tell me, that wasn't like.
Oh no! The first time seeing that in theaters, oh my god! I thought Peter Cushing was back.
I was like, wait a minute.
And then Leia kind of looked a little off, but
well, see that was the thing. But the Tarkin one was the best. That's probably one of the best ones I've ever seen from anything that has ever done that. Because I was like, wait a minute.
Listen, I will stand by this. Rogue One is one of the best Star Wars movies to ever come out.
Yeah, good one. What's your boy doing the next movie too? So, which you talked about earlier, but
which one? Jon Favreau?
No, Gareth Edwards.
No, he ain't doing Star Wars. He's doing Jurassic Park.
No, but he did Rogue One, right?
Yeah, he did do Rogue One. Yeah.
Okay,
I was like, Star Wars movie. What are you talking about?
No. I was talking about. You said it's your best or one of your favorite ones.
Honestly, it might be number 2.
No. So anyway,
behind only the Phantom Menace. I like bad movies apparently.
Not a fan of Menace. Whatever will you do?
Die on this hill. I don't give a fuck.
No, it's all good. So, what is this magical take you got? Because I'm dying to know. That's all on my mind right now is hearing what you were going to say about Star Wars.
4 words. Reboot the damn franchise.
Those aren't the words I wanted to hear.
I told you it was a hot take. But no, when it comes to whereas Lord of the Rings is a franchise that is like perfect and like 90% of everything is done. The past 10 years, Star Wars has been this jumbled mess of hits or misses. And everything is so scattered and it's jarring. We get stuff in a certain span of time that like a lot of the stuff we get takes place in the 20-year gap between episodes 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, 98% of those we're going to know what the outcome is because we know where all. It doesn't matter how many stories you tell in that time frame; they all end in one place: A New Hope. Going through that story, Cal's not going to show up and train with Obi-Wan and Luke.
I think you've turned into me for a second when it goes from Return of the Jedi to Rise of Skywalker.
like
all roads lead to there.
Well, I've been preaching that for years about from between episodes 3 and 4. Yes, the stuff we're getting has been good. Andor is one of the best things to come out of Star Wars, which is ironic to say somehow. Because we've had Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ahsoka TV shows, and still Andor's better. But, which, by the way, all respect to Dave Filoni, in you we trust. But I don't know. I just feel like it's time we just had a clean slate. I feel like it's just time to just wipe it all out.
Create more issues doing that anyway.
You want to know how you reboot this? Tell a different kind of story. You can follow the. Hold on. You can follow the story of a quote unquote chosen one who grows up to be like one of the greatest Jedi of all time, but then something happens and he is corrupted and he becomes one of the biggest threats to the galaxy ever.
Well, I don't want to see that. We've already seen that.
Exactly, but change. I don't know. I tell it this is. You ever have thoughts in your head where it's like, okay, this sounds incredible.
All these thoughts, all technical about it. That's what the Disney trilogy was.
Kind of. But guess what? It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I'm sorry.
We're going to get our Thrawn movies, and then everyone will like it, okay?
You say that. You say that. Ahsoka was hit or miss with a lot of folks.
Oh, I know. Hey, be glad you haven't seen it. You gotta watch it for the greatest line of dialogue ever written.
And the best delivery of said dialogue.
You like movies, others don't. Hey, if you like it, you like it.
Yeah. I just feel like this
I've just
era,
seen it the once. So, I mean.
Yeah, I saw it one time and it was a bootleg. Because I was sick when it was in theaters and I didn't want to go see it.
Yeah, well, I saw it in theaters with 2 other people that were there. That was how bad it had been diluted.
Still need to watch Way of Water. You have fun with that. I will never watch it.
No, now it'd be fine. It'd be perfectly fine. Okay.
Yes, because people will be watching that movie and I will not be. So we'll be good. But I don't know. I just feel like they're making so many movies, TV shows, trying to tell so many stories in the same era of time, and it's either move to different eras like what the Acolyte's
they're
doing
getting
and the
there.
and the new Jedi Order is doing, or just stop and make new shit.
Here's the problem, though. You use the Acolyte as an example. If it's that close to Phantom Menace, guess what? You
We all
know
know
where
where it's
it's
going
going
to end
to
up.
end.
We all know where it's going to end up.
Which I'm sad that I'm not going to get into.
Which at the same time, though, like you can have a little bit more leeway with that stuff because the High
you can have a
Republic
little bit, but
it's 500 to 1,000 years before the High Republic stuff is. Even though this one is like what 100 years before, so it's still
before episode 1, but
it's still a decent amount of time in between to tell some sort of cool story where you don't know where it's going. It's just like a different era of war.
And already read the thing. I read the big twist.
Yeah, he pulled a me. I haven't even seen this twist, and he read it. Don't pull a me. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was what had been done for it. Oh, man,
I don't know.
It's just so many directions they can go with things of that nature. We'll see. That comes out in what, a week or two, or is it next week, or is it this
Tuesday?
Week? Yeah,
starts Tuesday. Starts on Tuesday.
I thought it was the week after, but I don't know.
No, it's next week.
Anyway, we'll see what happens with it. It is cool because some of the stuff we've seen in the trailer for it, I'm like, and it feels.
I'm not as sold on it as I used to be.
Feels a bit more Matrixy than Star Wars, but
listen, like that one clip took me out of it. Like when I first saw the Matrix style martial arts, it took me out of it.
And that's not because Carrie-Anne Moss is in it. It's just, what are the coincidences?
I just can't. Obviously, I'm gonna watch the Acolyte. I might not watch it.
And the whip thing, like, yes, the whip has been around forever, but pulling that off in live action is going to be really weird to see, in my opinion.
My first time seeing that was in the Jedi Apprentice book series, the one that follows Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, like Qui-Gon training Obi-Wan. But I don't remember how it was utilized. I think it was.
I don't know. Just be interesting to see. But, we'll see. That'll be here.
It's only, what, 6 episodes, they said?
6, 7. That seems to be the trend Disney is doing lately.
I like one of the actresses in it. Where are you at? Daphne Keane. She was in Logan as X-23.
Mm-hmm. And then
I'm curious to see her character.
I don't know. Like, I already know, and this probably isn't that shocking to people. As far as series go, the hit of the summer is going to be House of the Dragon. Like, I can already tell you that is going to be the pinnacle of summer series. Well, actually, no, I take that back.
I'm about to say, you're probably going to be between that and the Woods.
Yes, exactly. You knew where I was going because once I thought about it for a second, I was like, wait a minute.
It's not going to be Acolyte. I'm sorry. It's not going to be Acolyte. It's going to be either Game of Thrones or The Boys.
Yeah.
And honestly, Game of Thrones, I'm hesitant to watch. I really am. Knowing what's coming because they are doing the Blood and Cheese.
Yeah, they're doing that.
And like the actress playing Allison briefly touched on like the Blood and Cheese episode, and she's like, "Y'all ain't ready.
Well, yeah,
and I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I know what's coming, but
I just don't know if I can bring myself to watch it. Plus, I don't have Max anymore.
It's going to be the hit of the summer. That is 100%. That The Boys.
I still think like
allegedly Rings of Power comes out, but that's not until August.
No one gives a fuck.
That's not going to be the hit of anything.
No one gives a
I think that I don't know. The boys will be interesting just because obviously that we're
Jeffrey Dean
continuing
Morgan.
this
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
supernatural reunion going on.
Season 5, they're going to have Jared Padalecki animation calling it.
I'm shocked we haven't got anything announced for the dates yet, but also we are getting, which I don't think you watched. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you haven't watched it yet, but we're getting that second season of the Daryl show too this summer. So
Oh yeah, and they're showing a lot of stuff on the Dead City season 2 as well.
Yeah, that'll be early, or that'll be like spring, early 25 because they're still filming that.
Now here's my question about both of those shows. The Rick and Michonne show wrapped up, and I feel like it wrapped up like in like a series finale. When are we going to get The Walking Dead? I say The Walking Dead. Here's the thing: they're talking about we're going to have all these shows cross over again, and so it's going to be The Walking Dead season 12.
The issue with that is going to be
and they're gonna have to tread lightly to make that work right.
Well, the problem is going to be the timeline because as things stand, it gets very wonky and diluted. Dead City is the furthest in the timeline, so that is as far as
how far ahead.
It's either 5 or 10 years after the finale of Walking Dead. I think is how it's one of the two. It's the furthest in the timeline. I know that, which is crazy to think about. But the Daryl stuff, it's been good. I'm curious to see what they do. Now, as convoluted as it was to be like, yeah, Daryl just happened to make it to France, but it's been interesting, and I guess
between 5 to 6 years.
Okay, see, I was right in there. That's got that. The Ones Who Live was probably one of the earliest ones, honestly. In between, I think it's even before the Daryl show, honestly, which is weird to say, but. They're right in that same vein.
Wait a minute. Okay, so I have this thing here. Oh, sinuses. Sorry. Okay, so Dead City is set in 2029, 6 years after the main show ended.
Yep.
Daryl Dixon is set in 2023/2024. The Ones Who Live is set in 2019, 5 years after the bridge accident in 2014 until now, which we don't know yet what the date entails. It could be 2021 if Michonne found him quite fast, 2023, or even later. My problem with all of this is Rick and Michonne did definitely not return until 2023. They most likely did not return in 2024. So when did Daryl return? When did Michonne and Rick when did Michonne and Rick return? Not until 2029. When Rick, Michonne, and Daryl helped Maggie get her son back if they were there. No mention of them in any way. I guess it's a weird story that no one likes. Like Carol is helping anyway, but that's another topic entirely. In 2029, Michonne would have been gone for 8 years. 8. I just don't know how they're going to make sense of this timeline unless Rick and Michonne die and just never return. And then someone made all that. So I don't know. Like the walk, like I don't know today.
Well, it's funny as I got my blizzard, but no, it's just funny because they really did. They didn't have as big of a gap as Game of Thrones, but they really have done the whole. I was out and pulled me back in because these separate stories or whatever separate series that I've enjoyed that way more than an actual season.
Well, they know which characters to make shows based off of because they know who everyone likes: Negan, Daryl, and Rick.
Mm-hmm. It's just funny that's the way they've done it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. There'll be more to do with it. I'm just surprised, going back to my point, that we haven't seen a date or anything yet for it.
I'll tell you what I
We'll
miss.
see.
I miss watching The Walking Dead Sunday nights and then watching Talking Dead afterwards.
That was good. It was just the weekly run of things. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that was a great run for me up until, I don't know, season 8. Like,
Yeah.
that was a weekly watch for me. Actually, no, I take that back. First part of season 9 when Rick left. That was pretty much the last one I watched.
Did he leave in season 9?
Mm-hmm. It was like episode 6 or episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it was early in the season. Which is weird to say because after that we really only got 2 more seasons. So like,
which I like a lot of people, I stopped after Rick.
no. Hey, I'm still slowly making my way through the last 2. Watch an episode here or there, but
Talking about making it through long series.
mm-hmm.
I finally finished my journey today. I started watching Critical Role last March, campaign 1. Before I continue, sorry, I just put one of these candies in my mouth. I have like the Werther's original. Like, Kroger had these little sugar-free candies, hard candies, for like 4 for $5 at the front register. So I got a couple, and I just popped them in my mouth. But
hey, it's all good.
I watched campaign 1, all the one-shots that were based off of it. Campaign 2, all the one-shots that were tied to it. The Vox Machina versus Mighty Nine little one-shot thing that they did. Still waiting on part 2 of that. I just caught up on campaign 3 today.
No. I can't do that, man. I don't have that kind of time. I really don't. But I've never been one to really sit down and watch people play D&D or anything like that. Like, I get more enjoyment out of actually doing that than watching people do it.
That's fair. For me, like, it's not so much because, oh, well, these people are famous, so I'm going to watch famous people do this thing. I enjoy these people, like, as individuals.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm intrigued to see the story that they want to tell. Okay. I can't do a podcast with this in my mouth.
You say that as I'm literally eating a blizzard, but okay.
that is putting something, like eating something soft and just being out with it. That is a hard candy that is constantly just rattling around in my mouth. I can't talk with that in my mouth.
Oh, man.
But there's something about like watching the story that they tell, because when it comes to like storytelling and like world building with Critical Role, Matt's a fucking genius. You know, their voice acting credentials aside, because I've been a fan of Travis and Laura since 2000. With like Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho and Fullmetal Alchemist. And then Matt came in soon after with like Resident Evil as Leon and a bunch of other characters. But just, I've gotten to the point where I don't see Mustang. You know, I don't see Thor. I don't see insert character that they played here. I don't see Keiko. I don't see Les. I don't see Black Widow. Literally name any character they've voiced. I don't see that. I see like just this group of friends who love playing D&D and telling a fantastic story. And it's been a fun journey between watching them grow as D&D players and just watching the story that they're telling because it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah. What will you do now that you have to wait?
Rewatch it. Rewatch it. Go back to campaign 1 and do it all over again. Because some of the stuff that is great. But right now they have this little quote unquote podcast style series called Four Sided Dive, where every few episodes, 4 of them will get together and kind of discuss what happened in the latest episodes and just kind of talk about theories and whatnot. And so I'm going through those episodes now. Then I might take a break and just go back into it. Know what I mean? I won't take a break.
Hey.
I'm not obsessed.
Obsessed? What?
I'm not hyperfixated at all. No. Why would you say this about me?
I don't know. I was curious to see. Like me, like I said, I enjoy just doing that stuff. But there's nothing wrong with watching people do it.
Yeah.
Hell, we all watch people stream and do everything. Now, what I want is to one day get our whole group together and have a campaign. Real deal.
Like in person?
Yes. You want to talk about chaos?
Oh no. No, I don't. That'll be fun, but I'm scared to see like how that would actually work. Because I don't think any of us could like keep it like serious whenever the time needed.
Yeah, Strix would hate me.
Oh no. Going to a town, just kill everybody. It's like, that is not why we are here. We are here to ask what he is kill everyone.
What? The last serious campaign I played, I used serious loosely. The quest giver, we said, why would we go do the quest when we can just kill you and take the stuff? Our DM did not like that.
This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yep.
I need you to know that. This is why we can't have nice things.
There was a barricaded door that we weren't supposed to get through, but I rolled and got on top of my friend who was a druid and changed into a rhino, and we bust through the door.
Oh my god.
It was lovely. But yeah, no, be all the chaos that we could have in Thrall from that.
See, I've never had like a proper D&D experience.
It's been a long time, but
like the last time I did anything D&D, it lasted for about a month, and for like a 5-6 hour session, we maybe played for like 30 minutes because everyone else was busy talking about everything else. So I never got to actually properly experience D&D. I never got to properly learn how to play. And
there is that aspect of it too.
Because my problem is I have the hardest time differentiating what the character I'm playing would do and what I, the player, would do. I can't find which side of the line to stand on because every time there's a decision to be made, I'm always thinking, well, what would Nate do? But that's the wrong question to ask. What would the character do?
Yeah. That's the way to go about it.
So I just never had the experience to do that.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Most of the people...
Would you say it's been a while?
Mm-hmm. Most of the people I do that stuff with have moved away, unfortunately. So,
well, maybe it's your turn to move away. We've only been trying to get you to move down here for years.
Yeah, but that was a good run of that for the summer stuff. The other big summer thing is going to be Twisters and Deadpool.
Oh, week apart.
Swishers, I'm curious about just to see what they do. Although they've came out and said, hey, nothing from the original was going to be part of this. It's going to be its own thing to what I understand it, as far as people
Which
being
good.
involved.
Like it'll have references, but for the most part, it's going to be its own thing. Good. We don't need it to be a nostalgia throwback like Jurassic World and The Force Awakens were.
But to get Twister essentially for a new generation, that will be. Uh-oh.
My hair won't stay put. My hair won't stay put. It's at the awkward length now, where it's like right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not quite long enough to get behind my hair, my ears, but it's long enough to be in my face. It's super damn annoying.
It's such a great phase. I hated that phase. But yeah, no, Twister for a new generation would definitely be interesting.
I'm excited.
As well.
I'm excited. I want to try to see that in IMAX.
The trailer stuff has been good too. Like I've enjoyed what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the other thing that I haven't watched the trailer for.
Oh. Yeah, I can't talk about any of the stuff in the trailers because we haven't seen any of it.
Nope. I told you, I want that to be as crazy of an experience as it can be.
I mean, it's going to be crazy. Just goddamn. Like, now, that being said, I don't want to see any more.
Yeah. I don't think they would show any more. It would be crazy to see any more after this, being this close to it.
Have you seen any Marvel movie ever with trailers leading up to release dates? Have you seen any
trailer? I don't know if it's
ever
been this close though. Like
you're right, not now, but the third trailer for movies usually has a lot of the big shit.
No, well,
because they think you need the big action scenes to entice anyone to go see it.
Yeah, but then you run into weird things like with Black Widow, where they put basically the big final act in the trailer, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I don't understand doing that. So hopefully which is also part of why I'm not watching the trailer for this, because you of all people know how I've been about MCU lately. So I want this to be as fresh as possible going into it, because this is also the first thing we've got in a while. Well, I couldn't even tell you
November.
So
we got Echo in January.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the movie side of things.
Oh yeah, that was the Marvels in November. You didn't see that shit. It sucks because it was a good movie.
No, there's that side of it. This being, as far as I remember, the only actual MCU movie. The other stuff is Sony or whatever.
Yeah, it's the only MCU film this year. The rest of it's Sony.
Which is good.
They're off to a great start.
When we watching that movie?
I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna regret saying it, but it needs to be said. I haven't seen Morbius, and I haven't seen Man in Black.
Double feature, eh?
Yeah, that's where I was saying this was going. But
no, Bella watched Adam.
Yeah, Bella watched it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the irony in the fact that Bella is the only one of us to have seen the comic movie.
Considering what the comic book movie is, though.
I'm just saying.
Now, speaking of Sony Marvel movies, we are supposed to get the trailer for Venom 3 Monday.
I did see something about that. It's going to be the last go of it. I'm also seeing, I think it's Venom, that they are allegedly going to have young Peter Parker in it for some.
You talking about the plot
godly-
leak that came out? You talking about the plot leak that came out?
Is that? I don't know. I just
Yep.
saw that somewhere, and I'm like, huh?
Yep.
Like this doesn't make any sense.
It makes zero sense, and I hope that's not the direction they're going with it. But apparently, Toxin's supposed to be the villain.
Yeah. Which
What I don't like is the fact that this is also supposed to be Tom Hardy's final outing as the character. And I hope it's
Yeah.
not, because Tom Hardy's doing fantastic.
he's done
This is
good
one of
with,
This is one of
Venom.
those examples where the actor is doing fantastic with the writing that is being given to him. But
he's done good with
the
it,
way
so.
they're writing and portraying these characters has not been good. Let me pump the brakes on that for just a second, because I really enjoyed the first movie. But
Second
the way
movie
they had
was
the way they did Carnage was just
and you know what's sad about that is when I saw the first movie and like that was the end thing that it was after credits, right? Or it was
Oh, yeah.
the like I was so hyped for that, and then kind of what we got was sort of
yeah.
okay,
I hated that.
because they had hyped that up really well after the first movie.
Here's how I wanted the second Venom movie to go. I wanted, Eddie and Venom doing their own thing, and something happens, and while they're in the middle of a mission, I don't fucking know. They encounter Carnage, and Carnage just wipes the floor with them, and basically kills Eddie. And Venom is like, I don't know, or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, Venom is like, Carnage is out, causing carnage in the city. Meanwhile, Eddie and Venom are trying to recuperate, because along the way, they're experiencing compatibility issues, kind of like what they did in the movie. But they turn it around, and then they come and it's like, can we beat this guy? If we work together, yes, then let's go. And then you get like this badass symbiote fight. No, they meet once in the entire movie.
Yeah, I was actually curious what they're going to do with the third one.
I'm nervous, honestly.
And then we got Craven at the end of the year, which
I want to be curious about that movie, but with Sony's track record making their own Marvel movies, it's not looking good.
well, and let's not forget this was supposed to come out last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it got
And it was
moved
supposed to
off.
come out in August, and then they moved it because they didn't want it to coincide with other. No, the
People
reason
will
you
wa-
saw is the reason you read is bullshit. The reason you saw is not right.
What are you talking about? They want the families to go to the holidays.
Yes, because we all want to go see a hard R Marvel movie about slaughter. Yeah, let's go watch that, kids.
Nothing says holiday cheer like this. Oh man,
That's not a turkey. That's Uncle Jeff. What?
no man, can't you just imagine what it would be like if that movie even watch that movie do like fantastic?
I wanted to, because honestly, the trailer impressed the hell out of me.
It did.
Because I didn't expect anything out of it, because
Hey, it looked good. Which would be nice, because that would mean we've had a couple of decent movies this year.
I'm honestly, and this is surprising that I'm saying this, I am okay with the big movies this year not being a Marvel movie in any capacity. Like the movies that I'm super excited about. Like, yeah, I'm excited for Deadpool and Wolverine, but it's nothing was topping Godzilla Kong. Let's be honest. Twisters is
It'll be
Twister.
fun.
Yeah. And then Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I'm curious about that Nosferatu movie, the Mufasa movie, Sonic 3 with Shadow, The Lord of the Rings, Dwarf of the Rohirrim. Like, Deadpool's at like 8.
Yeah, what about Saw 20?
That last Saw movie was actually, surprisingly, from what I hear.
Yeah, they do Saw. How that's still going is beyond me, but whatever. It worked. Oh, just
What's funny is that there was supposed to be 11 coming out later this year, but they pushed it back to next year, and I'm like, good, because they haven't started filming it yet.
Yeah, it's just because that was going to be something to come out, but man, the first one of those came out what 2004. Like that's just
Yep.
Yeah, I can
Wait.
just,
Saws 1 through 6 came out back to 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 back.
Yeah, that's
04,
right.
05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 010. What the fuck? 10. And then Jigsaw came out in 17. Spiral came out in 21. 10 came out in 23.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's just like
I need to watch those movies again.
It's like the old adage of going back and telling yourself, hey, that street race movie Fast and Furious you just saw? They're going to make 20 million of those that are going to be coming out into the 2020s. Now, counter that logic and go say, hey, that Saw movie, the cheap horror movie? Hey, they're going to still be making those in 20 years.
Shut the fuck up. No, they're not.
Yeah, so I mean, there's some.
Like, I will say, like, Saw, one of the best things to watch about those is to watch the traps, but at the same time, some of those, it's hard to watch.
Well, the first run of it was, like, decent, and then up to 5 or 6-ish in that area, it got really weird.
And I think I've only seen up to 5.
Saw is weird in general, but, like, it was like, huh?
I remember loving 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
I remember loving those, and then 5 was kind of a drop off for me.
And then, like, as far as movie twist, 1 and 2 probably were fantastic. Like, those are probably some of my favorite twists in a movie.
I don't remember 2, so don't tell me, because I do plan to rewatch it.
Oh, man. How did you forget 2? Like, that one stuck with me for a while.
I've slept since then. But 1's twist was like, oh, damn, what?
No. 2, without getting into the gist of it, is just crazy because of that line. He's like, if you stay here, you'll find the answers you seek or whatever. And it's just like, whoa. The dude is just like, no, I have to go over here. And like, oh. And then 3 was crazy. 4, and like, it just got, I don't know. And then Spiral, I don't think I ever went and watched it. Honestly.
I don't think anyone watched that one.
Yeah.
I've heard the people who did watch it hated it.
I don't know.
But then 10 came out, and apparently 10, which takes place between 1 and 2, is the best one out of the franchise.
Go figure, right? That would be the way they would do something about it. But
and so now we're getting 11 next year, apparently. I just had that damn page.
I just thought it was, man, here we are on a Saturday night talking about Saw. I love it.
Saw 11 is September 26, 2025.
Yep.
Wait, James Wan directed the first movie?
Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That man's resume.
From that Saw to Fast and Furious.
Yeah, no.
Man. It's funny because we want to talk about the pivot that series is going to do. Oof. They started
They need to
filming, right?
Yeah,
I
they've
think
started
you saw-
filming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started filming, but
I-
they need to find a way to wrap up.
The first 5 minutes of
10.
that movie are going to be exactly how the hell do you wrap that up? Like, how are they going to wrap that up? Oh, it's good.
Here's
We're
what
back to
here's
street
what will
racing
piss me
now.
off. If that happened, like while Dom and his son try to escape, if someone just happens to show up behind Momoa's character and shoot him in the face and wrap that up, I'm going to be so mad. Because Momoa's character is the best villain that franchise has had.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be part of 11 or 12 or whatever the hell we're
It's
on
11.
now.
It's 11. But no one... I haven't seen anyone clamoring for Cole Hauser to come back, but he's also busy with Yellowstone. So. Which I didn't even realize that was him.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up and I was like, holy shit, how did I not know that?
I just don't know what else they're going to do with it. Like, just the fact that they were
for the love of God, end it.
End it
Please.
now.
Please. And I say that, as a fan of the franchise, because I love the movies. They're fun. The characters are fun.
Guess what? They're going to end it and then they're going to reboot it.
With the same actors. Because family.
Yeah. I don't know. Just the fact that those have gone on that long. There's a couple of stuff for that.
I want... Going back to like movie franchises, I want them to make more like animal horror movies. Like, I'm still waiting on news on that Anaconda reboot from the creator of The Meg.
Yeah, that too.
Because I think it's the same guy directing and writing it.
It could be. You'd have to double check that. The Anaconda thing is going to be I'll go watch that. I know.
Okay, hold on. We're talking about Anaconda reboot. Do you remember the trailer? I think you sent it to me.
Yeah, was it the Chinese one?
The Chinese remake trailer? I don't know if I can watch that.
No.
I don't know if I can watch that.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they do with that, because making that type of movie in this era would be good as well, just because of the visuals you could do. And that's not to say that the one from 97.
Correct.
That's what I was thinking, but that still has some scenes that haunt me to this day.
Oh yeah. Like the vision, like they had the animatronic there. Like, I couldn't have made that movie.
Which would be interesting, because I'm sure this will be more CGI based. I guarantee you it will be, but I hope it isn't. Because that takes, like, to me, much in the vein of the original Anaconda, Jurassic Park. Like, when you take
the animatronics, give it a sense of realism.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you rely heavily on CGI, like, that takes so much out of it. Obviously, there's some movies that you have to do that, like Godzilla. You can't just. Well, I guess theoretically you could have like the man in the suit, like they did in the originals, but I don't know. I'm intrigued, but also
I hope they keep the wink. That scene still to this day, man. Ooh.
Bring back Danny Trejo and another cameo.
Gosh.
Let me tell you something. A couple months ago, me, Bella, and Cody do our usual monthly hangout.
Mm-hmm.
And they've gotten to where they want me to watch bad movies. I decided to turn the tide on them, and we watched Anaconda one day. That was fun.
rewatch Velocipaster win?
Never.
Next get together, everybody watch Velocipaster. Got it.
Night. I hate that fucking movie stuff not that much.
What do you mean you hate it?
With the burning passion of a billion suns. Bro. It wasn't even a full, I don't even think it was a full hour. I think it's only 45 minutes. No, I don't remember how long it was. It felt like it was going on for 10 hours.
Distorted Nate's view of time.
It was, I don't even remember what we watched after that.
It was the llama movie, wasn't it?
No, we haven't seen that one yet. I think we watched the stupid cowboy
The
versus
sloth movie, wasn't it?
No, that was the following.
No, I don't remember. I just remember y'all were talking about that roughly at the same time. But
the sloth movie was it? That shit got crazy after a while. It's like, Jesus Christ, this thing will not stay dead.
yeah,
And I don't even think it even ended up being fully dead.
so it's like those movies where you're like, they should easily get away from this situation, but they don't.
Motherfucking Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. You watched that one, right?
I haven't seen the second one yet.
We're waiting on it to come out on Peacock. But like, I'm gonna spoil some for y'all for anyone who hasn't seen Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is how stupid it is. There's a scene when something's going on between, like, with Pooh and Piglet. I say that with a straight face, but goddamn. I think they're killing someone or they're fighting someone. And the group of surviving girls who are there, like, they're trying to get away. They spent the past 5 minutes frantically trying to get away from the killers. And they're hiding behind some barricade or something. And they have the chance to leave, and all they do is just stand there watching this happen. And I'm sitting there going, leave. You can leave now. The car is right there. You may depart. You may leave this area. Go. And they just sat there. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Like, y'all deserve that. Y'all deserve it. Just saying. And here's the thing. Man. You know damn well these movies are not meant to be good. Especially with acting like that. But
they're meant to be something, all right.
You can't. I'm invested 1,000% in this franchise, and I hate every second of it. But knowing that this is going to be a shared universe of like slasher killer versions of these childhood characters,
ready for Bambi, man,
leading up to a Pooniverse crossover. Like, who are they going to be hunting? Like, is it going to be like a Freddy versus Jason Battle Royale type shit?
They're going to hunt. They're going to hunt all of the Disney characters one by one. Get Christopher Robin out of the way.
See here. Okay, so here's I'm going to read all of this. I'm going to read all of the Twisted Childhood universe. Is that what it's actually called?
Oh, Strix. You hit the nail on the head, buddy. But
there is actually a Wikipedia page showcasing what all the movies are going to be. Oh, hold on. I got to look through this real quick. You keep talking for a minute.
Oh, gosh, do I want to know? I've always seen the for the second, and then Bambi, and then
The Peter Pan picture I showed you.
Peter Pan. That'll be something. I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay, I said I was invested in this franchise. I'm invested, but goddamn, this is gonna get crazy. Okay, so the next movie we're
Y'all
getting.
Get your minds out of the gutter.
You're talking to Strix and Cody. But anyway, so apparently this is officially titled the Twisted Childhood Universe.
Yeah, I'd seen. Okay, that makes sense too.
The crossover movie is Pooniverse, Monsters Assemble.
Monsters Assemble.
But just check this out. Okay, just let me read through this. So the next movie is Bambi: The Reckoning, coming out later this year.
Mm-hmm.
These actually have like full. They have full. Oh my god. Oh my god! And we even have pictures of the logos.
Yeah, no, that's fair, Strix, as well. A lot
What do
of
you
those
say?
are darker. The original stories,
Oh,
they are
definitely,
darker.
definitely. Okay, so Bambi is about after a mother and a son get in a car wreck, they soon become hunted by Bambi, a mutated deer on a deadly rampage, seeking revenge for the death of his mother.
Yes. Oh, I hope that comes out around Halloween.
Oh, that. And then Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, which also is set to come out later this year. Wendy Darling goes on a quest to find her brother Michael, who has been abducted by Peter Pan and Tinkerbell.
Oh,
The next movie coming out next year is titled Pinocchio Unstrung. Nothing about the title of that left. Okay. And then in 2025, we're getting Pooniverse Monsters Assemble. Is the culmination, no, in March 2024, the culmination of the franchise in the form of a crossover film was announced with the official title of Pooniverse Monsters Assemble. The plot will reportedly include characters from each of the preceding installments as the murderous versions of characters from childhood fairy tales team up to hunt down the individual survivors of their massacres and seek to destroy the world in the process. The team of nightmarish monsters will include returning characters Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, Owl, Bambi, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and Pinocchio, while also including Rabbit, Sleeping Beauty, and the Mad Hatter to the group.
I'm here for this.
And then in 2026, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3. The film will have a larger budget than its predecessors and will feature Rabbit as well as Heffalumps and Woozles. And then Awakening Sleeping Beauty, which we know nothing about. Snow White Returns, which we know nothing about. This is the part I wanted to tell you about.
Oh boy.
Other potential projects. The creator has expressed interest in creating films about Thor, as well as licensed franchises such as Teletubbies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Powerpuff Girls, although no announcements regarding these franchises has been made.
Oh man. That would be something.
Here's what's getting me is Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3 is said to have a larger budget than its predecessors. So I'm over here going, are they actually going to start like making these like into like full on serious movies?
Yes.
Because
serious
like,
movies.
if you actually make this like some legit like the horror element and the killing and like in the gore and everything is great. Like visually they look good. But if you add in like good acting in this and don't just get like just eh. Listen, these could be any these like these could be really good. I am here for all of this. But like you want to hate the franchise like this, but at the same time, I have to see how they pull this off, especially the big crossover.
I don't know. I think chat is making their own movie.
I see some of this. What do we got? Metaverse. Okay, to be fair, the original stories. Yep. No. LOL. Let's think. Try to kill Wendy. Yep. Because Wendy is a brat that deserves to be forgotten. Thor wedding myth win though. I mean, Thor the dress as Freya to get back at his hammer from the giants. Loki has his handmaiden.
Right.
We can get. Listen, I want that movie with Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm here for the Twisted Childhood universe.
We're all here for it. Bella, did you eat plenty of crab rangoon for me?
Oh, like I'm sharing these to you. These are the logos for.
Oh, they probably would do it. Get this in my eye. Whew.
It went in your eye. Get that shit out of your eye.
I don't know. Something. But
where's the picture go? Where's that picture?
Oh, I know they would do it. It would be absolutely something they would do.
Wait, was that video?
Yes. Let me find those. It's a little small though.
Yeah, I got them off of
Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
Oh, no. There it says.
Bambi, the Reckoning. I'm curious about both of those.
I can't wait.
Yes, you appreciate the crab rangoon. And now I want crab rangoon.
You always want crab rangoon.
Crab rangoon and wafos. What more?
I'm gonna send you these two. Like the logos I'm sending you are like the higher quality, and then the picture of the Peter Pan.
What'd you send me?
I sent you the picture. Oh, did it not send?
Oh, I don't know. It hasn't come through yet. I don't know.
It's saying I sent 3 pictures, but they're not on there.
Right? So it's like it's
Facebook,
broken.
What are you doing, sir? Please. They're on mobile. They're showing on mobile.
It's bonked.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, like these movies, it's one of those things where I don't want to be excited, but I can't help but be excited.
Yeah, I know. It'd be good to see, like, just even going back to the first one. When I heard it was a thing, I was like, what?
Yeah, and then we watch. It's like, this is so bad, but I'm so invested. Wait, this is going to be a franchise? Hold up, what is this exactly? I have to see how this turns out.
It can't be any worse than how Halloween went. You want to talk about start off fantastic and then near and then.
Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is better than Halloween Kills or Ends. I said what I said.
Yeah. Like, I have my qualms with those, so it's all good.
Is it though?
Like, no, because the first one started out fantastic. 18 is like the perfect pseudo reboot.
2018 is probably my favorite Halloween movie. And then immediately followed by probably my least favorite. And it was so bad because I watched Kills, and I was like, this is not good. This is not good. What is this? And then we were like, come on, as long as ends is better than kills, we'll be happy. And it was worse. Like, you did my boy dirty. You did my boy dirty.
Oh, I remember. And then that was a thing that happened. And
didn't they say they wanted to reboot it now?
Yes, they want to reboot it again for the umpteenth time.
Feature. October 23, Miramax had beat out in acquiring television rights with the intent to develop a Halloween movie in March. Someone which revealed that the series would serve as a creative reset completely and spinning out of the original film as opposed to continuing. Okay. I mean, the original Halloween and 2018 are still.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. But I don't know. It'll be something to see about what they can do with it, honestly.
Meanwhile, apparently,
Friday the 13th. That little reboot thing is on pause too, as far as I understand.
I think I heard they canceled that.
Yeah, they're going to make it a series or something, but like, I don't know. But I think you were getting ready to say still waiting on the Chucky renewal.
No, I'm saying like, and then there's Chucky, whose TV show is some of the best slasher stuff we've been getting apparently. And going strictly based off of what you've been telling me.
They go, but like, here's the thing: Chucky has always been its own like. I don't know, like it doesn't get as serious as the other ones per se, but like
Chucky has never been really serious in general.
It's had some moments, but like the series has been good. I will say that. Like it's been some of the best stuff they've done in the modern era.
I need to.
That's been something. I'm trying to think anything else because there really hasn't been a ton of. Even going back to like the creature films or the horror stuff. I mean, you get a couple of things here and there, but it just.
Well, we have the new one that's out in a violent nature or something.
Yeah,
which is a unique movie that follows the killer's perspective, and apparently it has no soundtrack. Like there's no music in it.
Yeah,
all you hear is the ambiance of like this scenery, and like the killings that are happening. Violent Night. Listen.
But they have stuff like that they do.
Did you watch Violent Night?
I have not.
We need to fix that. We need to fix that.
It was on the list of things to watch, but haven't.
It is. And then we watched Krampus, which that was a thing.
Yeah, that's the older one, right? It's like 17 or something, or is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be something about Violent Night too.
I had saw something about it, but maybe like a couple months ago, or maybe
in November 2022. Harbor mentioned that there were discussions of Mrs. Claus appearing in a potential sequel during the production of the first film. The actor expressed interest in seeing Charlize Theron in the role. In December, confirmed that there have been ongoing discussions between him and the writers with the potential Mrs. Claus, North Pole, and Yells factoring into the story. The filmmaker stated that the realization of a follow-up may be dependent on the success of the first film later that month. Producer confirmed that all creatives involved intended to make a sequel, with the work on the project commencing in the next few weeks. In January 2023, it was confirmed that a sequel is already in production. So, listen, I just love
time for Christmas.
I just love David Harbour.
Yeah, but they're just like it's the thing, like with like I was going on with about the horror, even the creature films, any of that. Like you just don't get a ton of good ones anymore. And
Not
like I'm
really.
talking about like the straight up just horror movie. Like, yes, you have blood and honey and stuff, but I mean that's like a
No,
mixed bag.
you
You
also
know,
have movies like what? I hear Annabelle's really good. Megan. Uh,
those, but like they haven't done a really good one in a
uh,
while.
The Conjuring.
Yeah, like those have been okay. Like
What's the other one?
I was talking to somebody the other day about this too. Like one of the last good original ones that I remember was Drag Me to Hell. And like I know that was like 2009, but like or 2010, 2009,
I thought that
something
was
like that.
2013.
Eh,
No, it was 2009. It was 2009.
something like that. But like that was good. There was another one that came out after that.
The
Mama. I
Descent.
think that was a
Yeah,
good one.
Mama. There was one
Uh,
called The Descent. I remember hearing was pretty good.
Descent. Uh,
No wonder you liked Drag Me to Hell. It was the same way.
yeah, I know. Uh, but I was trying to think because there was another one too that you watched that I never did. As far as that vein, I guess it really wouldn't be horror, but it would be the uh, what the hell was it? Crawl? Was it Crawl? You
I
liked
love
Crawl,
Crawl.
didn't you?
Yeah, I love Crawl.
Like that was
Even
I was
though some of it had me going, they'd be dead. She'd definitely be dead. And then the ending was just what? But I think one of the selling points for Crawl was actually the movie going experience for me because I met with a friend. We both wanted to go see it, so we said let's go see Crawl. So we went, and sitting beside me was a guy on a date with a girl, and he looked like he was still 16, 17. All right, baby. I know this is going to be a scary movie. I just wanted to let you know I'm here for you. Okay. And he's sitting right beside me, and I'm sitting watching the movie. I'm enjoying it. Every single time, an alligator moved. This kid, the entire time, and at one point, he actually covered his eyes from the movie.
That's a movie going experience, isn't it?
And I'm leaning over at my friend, and I'm like, it's fucking hilarious. And at the end of the movie, she just like once the credits started rolling, she stood up and was like, "Yeah, you can take me home now." Like, what? Didn't you have fun? No, I enjoyed the movie. You're just a pussy. And I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. Those experiences you just don't get to see that often anymore. Like even
No,
some of
you
the
don't.
movie going.
I miss. Uh, I miss it.
Like when uh gosh, like when we were had we graduated or were we still in school? I don't remember. It might have been like we went to see Paranormal Activity and like
The first one,
the first one.
like the only
And
good one, from what I hear.
yeah, but it was just
Even
ridiculous
though that's
because
not saying much.
there were people like in the lower rows who like anytime something happened they would scream or shriek or and I'm like, really? That's what's making you scream? Those movies were not the best at all. But like
There was a movie I did see in theaters. It was, I think it was called The Unborn. Hold on.
That movie just doesn't ring any bells for me.
2009. Yeah, it had Gary Oldman as the rabbi. Idris Elba was in it. Oh wow. Cam Gigon, Gigandet, or I knew how to say that name, but I just can't remember.
Yeah.
But I remember that movie. Like the movie itself was good, but there was just a bunch of people in there that just. Just people, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. They get it.
And it's one of those negative movie theater experiences because there's this one scene where she's just blatantly in the middle of the shot. She's just in a t-shirt and her underwear. And there's a couple of guys that are just, like wooting and calling and whistling, just being whatever. Finally, someone like up in the top was like, I'm going to need y'all to shut the fuck up because I'm actually trying to enjoy this movie. And then you get experiences like that and it just kind of ruins the moment.
Yeah, there's stuff for it. Then the what ifs of things. I still say that honestly, and I think the others for this might agree as well. I still think one of the biggest misses that I hate that we didn't do was go see Beast when we were all down there.
Oh my god, I'm still mad we didn't do that because that movie was so fucking good. Did we watch that together on Peacock, or did we?
I think no.
Or did we watch it separately?
I think we watched it separately, but
because I know as soon as it came out, I watched it and I fucking loved it. I knew I would.
We talked about it because I know. I think Kiba wanted to see it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we all could have went and seen that,
and
that
we didn't.
awesome.
We didn't know. We didn't know. The only plan we had was you came like a couple of days early so we could go see Dragon Ball.
At least we got to see. At least we all watched Jurassic World that weekend too. That was good.
And y'all watched the good version of it too because I had the Blu-ray, so y'all had the extended.
It would have been so nice.
But and now you're potentially planning again.
Try again at some point.
And if you do, in August, like we're maybe Borderlands together. We're already planning to go see it, but you act like we won't go see it again. Because no, wait. There's a movie coming out the week before. Yeah, Alien Romulus comes out the week before my birthday. And that one actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But obviously, like I said, no pressure. Don't feel pressure. I'm just.
I said.
No, what you need to do is you need to make a visit for when Puniverse Monsters Assemble comes out. That way we can all go see it together in theaters.
Be like, whoa, what is this?
Like,
oh man,
that'll be the best thing ever. That needs to happen. Like,
yeah, that would be nice. Oh man,
come down. We'll go see it in IMAX. Just get the full effect.
Will they even be showing that in IMAX?
No. Depends on when it's coming out.
Are they going to give an IMAX screen up for that? Depends on what else is out.
It depends on how Bambi, Peter Pan, and Pinocchio do. Who knows? Maybe the budget will improve and it'll be like this crazy just experience that they just want to just listen. We're gonna have fun with this. Y'all want to see this in IMAX?
I can see it now.
And just for the hell of it, I hope to God we get one of those camera pans of like all the killers standing back to back, like kind of like the Avengers did, and just have the rotation focusing on every single killer. Just I need this movie to happen. I need this to happen.
Like if we were ever going to all plan something like that out, we would definitely need to get the lock on the tickets for something like that, because we would need like half a row almost for everybody.
Listen, if we actively planned this, we would make it happen. Like if you were for sure guaranteed coming down for that weekend, we would do it.
Oh man.
Because I am all about buying the movie tickets offline, especially since it's all assigned seating anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So just try to get the best. I haven't even looked to see how
kicker.
Deadpool's looking because that's
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
I'm still waiting on Twisters to get their tickets on sale for the IMAX.
Yeah,
because I'll be doing that. I'll go by myself to see that. I don't care.
Yeah, I want to go see that too.
And the song that came out for it from Luke Combs, "Ain't No Love in Oklahoma," is really good.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about that.
Well, you're also not a big fan of country music, so.
No, unfortunately
Ain't no love in Oklahoma.
Unfortunately,
it's a good song. It's definitely worth watching.
This is such a pivot from the original soundtrack, from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's. I say it's a lot of country artists, but most of them are like country pop, country rock artists, so it kind of fits. Like as much as I love Luke Combs, it's country rock.
I'm curious to see how that movie will go, though. Like, I really am legitimately
I want it to be successful. I need it to be successful.
I love the Little Storm movies. Like, those are great. I didn't hate Into the Storm. Now, I had some qualms with it, but I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it.
The back and forth between found footage and not found footage movie was kind of jarring, but other than that, it was fine.
The one dude, he was like, yeah, F5 tornado, no match for this little mount thing.
Yeah.
He was like, I got this. No.
Do you remember who the principal was in that?
Mm-mm.
He was Thorin Oakenshield.
What?
Yeah, that was Thorin from The Hobbit.
No, I don't remember that.
Richard Armitage, I think it was his name. And then the actress who played Laurie was in it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
As the mom.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
I'm trying to remember, didn't they have a tornado? They had a couple of like smaller tornado movies come out that I do want to see.
I don't remember any other ones that have come out, honestly.
There was shut up.
I just remember that, and then Twisters has been rumored forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't realize she was in that too. Alicia from Fear the Walking Dead, she was in it.
I didn't know that.
She was also in The 100.
Now, I did know that. She was the main character.
I do remember that. I'm trying to see who else was in here. Yeah, Richard Armitage, Sarah Wayne Callies.
What's the look? What kind of look is that?
That was Freddie Benson from Drake and from iCarly?
I don't know, man.
Huh. I didn't realize that was him. Holy shit. Is he the main kid?
I don't know. You know how long it's been since I've seen that movie? Saw it once or twice.
Yeah. Holy crap. Yes.
That was also during the era of weird, wonky sci-fi movies. So I watched it during that too.
Now, let me tell you what. Let me confirm something.
Confirm it.
I'm working on it.
Confirm it. Confirm it.
Confirmation. Yep, can't confirm. Okay, so
yes.
Let me tell you my movie going experience with Into the Storm.
Oh boy.
I saw it after I watched Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it because I needed a palate cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hated that movie so much. I was like, I need to see a good movie. And so I immediately turned around, bought a ticket for Into the Store, and I was much more satisfied.
Oh. I suppose that is one way to do it.
It gets better. And then after that, I decided to go to the $2 movie theater because it was still open and it was still $2. I watched Godzilla again. I saw that movie like 5 times in theaters.
All right. Be the way to do it, man.
Dude, I lived out in Bartlett, and I live like 5 minutes away from the movie theaters.
Yeah.
But
Man.
I
Ooh,
miss
this
it
week.
all. I miss doing all that stuff.
Oh crap! I just realized this next weekend is going to be the Lord of the Rings things. Ooh,
Yeah, it
man.
is. Mm-hmm.
Them and that weird damn Saturday, Sunday, Monday rather than Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I guess you're thinking, well, it's a summer, so people could do this, right?
Why would you not still just do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Like those are your
That's your
biggest
weekend, bro.
days.
That's your weekend, bro. Started at 5, you'll be done by 10. You're good.
Yeah. Now, I do not have anyone to go watch those with. It's because they're like the 4-hour cuts.
I have the Blu-rays. Come down. We'll watch them. We'll have a movie day of those.
Yeah. Be interesting to see.
Let me see. Hold on. I want to
'Cause
see what the.
Because I haven't got to see all of those in theater, ironically.
I'm still mad I didn't get to see the Phantom Menace.
Yep.
Like, that legit upsets me that I didn't get to go see that.
Yeah. I didn't get. I was sad about the Mummy too. I wanted to go see it.
That would have been fun, but
That would have been fun. That would have been really fun.
the Phantom Menace is the only. The Phantom Menace and Rise of Skywalker are the only 2 Star Wars movies that I hadn't seen in theaters.
Yeah. Because I also because I didn't get to see Mummy in theaters too, or did I?
I saw The Mummy Returns in theaters like twice.
No. Forgive me. I'm thinking back to way back in the young days.
I can't remember if I seen this.
No, I think I'm not gonna swear to it, but I have a memory in my head somewhere of watching the first Mummy at the drive-in. Had to be, because I remember the town scene really creeping me out when I was younger. I don't know why that scene of all things, but it was when they were all in the trance of the emo tap.
Yeah, it's like when the town was like under control.
Yeah, I remember that. And then 2, I think I'm like 90% sure I saw that in the theater, but I don't know. Like, I'm not going to, I say that, how I've missed them, but I like 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to miss a chance to go see a classic old one from the back in the day in the theater. Good experiences, honestly. Perfect experiences.
Definitely.
What you
I'm
got,
looking something
Ruben?
up. I'm looking something up before.
Yes.
You said the word drive-in, and I'm reminded of what was my first drive-in experience? Oh, okay, it was Jurassic Park and the Flintstones. Okay, what was my last experience seeing in drive-in? And it was London Has Fallen and Deadpool. And then I remembered, oh yeah, they're supposedly working on a new TV show. Well, I thought I read recently that they were working on a TV show for the Has Fallen series. Mm-hmm. But all that says here is there's a 4th movie called Night Has Fallen. And it just reminds me that I love Gerard Butler as an actor. And then I got to looking at what other movies he has coming out, and holy crap. He's got a movie coming out next year or sometime with Oscar Isaac, Jason Momoa, and Gal Gadot.
Is he?
Yep, called In the Hand of Dante.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that.
Mm-hmm. And then that Greenland movie has a sequel coming out.
Yeah, and I have heard about that.
Curious as to how that's going to work, but okay.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do with certain things of that nature. Because I don't know. Greenland was the asteroid movie, right? Or was that a different one?
Yeah. It was actually.
There were two similar movies like that came out around the same time.
Moonfall was one that had Sam from Game of Thrones in it.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw that one.
That was the other one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also funny you were talking about the experiences for whatever last drive-in. I think my last drive-in experience was Jurassic World Dominion.
Wait, what was playing with Dominion?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I could go look and tell you, but I can't remember. It might have been that. No, I was going to say it was the Lost City or whatever, but I don't think it was. I don't know. Because they're doing seasons here. So, I mean, we're like one of the only places in the state that still has one. There's a couple, but I don't know. That's a good experience too. Because, like, you can go and, like, buy some food and then just chill out and watch a movie. Like, let's see. Like this weekend, they did Garfield and the Fall Guy.
Fall Guy. Mm.
Yeah, people have been talking about that movie too. But like they'll do, and it's cheaper too. It's like $8 or $10, and you get 2 movies out of it. So like, definitely the way to do it. Now you had me curious.
Could it have been Top Gun?
It could have. It's possible.
That was only like 2 weeks apart, but that could have easily been what it was. Unless you saw it after Dominion came out, but then it could have been literally anything else.
I don't know. I was trying to think. That was June
22,
right? Yeah,
22, because that was the year y'all came down.
Yep. Because I was scrolling through. Now, one weekend was Super Mario and Fast X. That would have been a good weekend.
That would have been fun.
Oh, no, it's bugging me.
By the way, while you're looking that up, I'm going to pivot to a previous conversation we had tonight. You're talking about House of the Dragon being the TV show of the summer. There's a fourth option that neither one of us thought about, just because I don't think we've thought about it a whole lot. But apparently that the Bear TV show is really good. The movie about the chef or something.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I got cut off because Freddy vs. Jason is trending.
Why is it trending?
Everyone's saying how good it is.
What?
Did we watch the same movie, guys? Because while the fight was cool, the movie sucked.
Oh, no, never mind. I was way off. It was Dominion and that Firestarter movie.
Firestarter. Fire starter.
I was way off on what it was. So no.
Oh, it's Firestarter.
Uh,
Oh, is that the movie about the girl in school or something?
Yeah, something like that.
They had that playing with Dominion?
Yep.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, they play whatever. So,
But yeah, everyone, like, apparently people are just going on about the movie, and I don't get it.
It was such a good movie, don't you remember?
Rey Mysterio was Freddy Krueger's stunt double?
Beats me, man. I got nothing on that.
Yeah, everyone's just talking about one of the actresses in it.
But why? Why now? Why at this moment?
It's from what? It's from one of the. What's this scene from? Just okay, whatever. Someone's over. I don't know why Freddy versus Jason hasn't happened yet. Okay, I'm done.
Hasn't happened yet. It did happen.
Listen, people are dumb. Okay,
I clearly remember it happening.
I almost saw it in theaters with Grandma and said we went and saw SWAT. I feel like we made the right decision that day.
What? No, that would have been an experience. Grandma
I
would
wouldn't have
said,
finished
"Let's
the movie.
go."
I wouldn't have finished the movie because, like, in the first 5 minutes, there's tits. She would have gotten up and we would have left.
She'd be like, "No." Yeah. Didn't you say Grandma liked SWAT though? Like it was a good movie. It was just a little more.
She said, aside from the language, she enjoyed it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I just remember you had said that to us one day. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I loved it. And she said, aside from the swearing, because it was vulgar.
Right.
For a PG-13 movie, it was pushing it.
Yeah.
But she said, aside from that, she liked it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, she liked it. Oh, man. Oh.
You want to know the last movie she went and saw in theaters was?
Oh boy.
It ties into the conversation we've been having on and off all night. The weekend the movie came out, my aunt comes over and says, I want to go see that Jurassic World. And she actually got Grandma to go with her, and they said, do you want to go see this movie with us? I said, yes. And Grandma actually liked it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I mean, she'll watch Jurassic Park occasionally when it comes on TV. I'm like,
Excellent.
But yeah, the scene when the scene when the Dimetrodon just popped, first appeared after Grant climbed the ladder, give it the light, flash the light, bam, face. My aunt screamed at the theater, and it was funny.
Yeah.
So, that was good.
I just don't have times like that anymore, man.
I'm always hesitant to go. Like, I'm afraid, like, me going is going to be like an inconvenience for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But, like, I've already told her, like, I've got plans for July and August to go see movies.
Mm-hmm. Going to be a good slate of movies.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You maintain real quick. I'll be here right
back. Okay. I didn't realize Nate had changed the picture for that. Oh, appreciate everybody stopping out tonight. It's been a great time. Enjoyed Enshrouded with Cody earlier, and then Halo last night. I had to think for a minute. It's been a long day. Been pretty much Cody, I've turned into you today. I'm the one going forever today, because minus the little break, if you want to call it that, to get food. But y'all dragged me out the full day today, but this is okay. Been nice to play some stuff, get into it. Been nice to have the Weekend Geek up and running again, too. There's so much to catch up on, so much to do. It's always a fun thing to enjoy. Try out some new things with it, figure out what the plan will be for moving forward. I'd like to get back into a rotation for this. Keep up the double end of it as well for the multi-side of it, because that's been interesting. I've been trying to keep an eye out over there, even though the comments are mixed on my end of it. But I don't know. Curious about Summer Games Fest next week. That'll be a big thing. I'm definitely itching to see what comes out of that, because there's a couple of different things they could do. Be interesting. I know people were curious about any of the big announcements, but I'm sure those will happen at some point too. It'll be interesting to see, but we'll find out this week, honestly.
What now?
I was talking about all the stuff for Summer Games Fest, so we'll find out this week.
Dude, I'm excited.
There's a couple other things that could be coming out, so we'll see what happens with it.
I'll tell you what was confirmed. Sony is going to have a lot of other games to display there.
Well, they better, after what you said happened this week. It seemed kind of like last minute. Like, if you're going to have that next week, they were like, oh, hey, by the way, guys, this is tomorrow.
Which sucks, because it was rumored for about 2 months that they were going to have State of Play in May.
Yeah. So I don't know. It would have been.
I feel like they were saving like a lot of their hype for the Summer Game Fest, but at the same time, announce at State of Play and then like be like, see more during the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what they do.
Just the amount of hate I've been seeing for that Concord game. Movie game. I read Cody's message that said movie, so it fucked me up. But no, the amount of hate that's just everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Literally everyone is like, dude, this movie, like, god damn it, this game. We've been talking about movies for the past 2 hours. So
it's all good.
Like, this movie, I just did it again.
Game, Nate. Game.
We're talking about video games. We're talking about video games. Get your shit right.
Game.
This video game.
There we go.
So good. With cinematic cutscene. And then you immediately said it was a 5v5 PvP multiplayer game. And all my hype disappeared. And literally every single person I've seen on Twitter, like all the social medias, share that sentiment. Obviously, you have a couple of people, oh, that game was cool, I'll play it.
Yeah,
but no, most of the people are like, you give us this cinematic and then say it's basically another Overwatch.
I have seen that a lot, that comment.
But
people saying cinematic for that, for a multiplayer game, essentially. A lot of people.
And then, like, nothing else was really shown. God of War on PC. Cool. Listen, just as long as they don't have like a 15, 30-minute segment on Death Stranding 2, because I hate.
One of the things I like, but Nate hates. See,
I need someone to unpopular opinions. Listen, I'm getting sick of Hideo Kojima. because the past like 2-3 major game shows, like the Game Awards, Summer Game Fest, and I'm pretty sure there was some in between. All their segments talking about Death Stranding 2 and whatever that other game Hideo Kojima's working on have lasted about 15 to 20 minutes a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what do we listen? Obviously, you care about it, so good for you.
Yep, I care about it.
Wait, hold on, rewind. That came across as condescending. This was not my intent.
Yeah, we know.
That was intended to be one of those. I am glad you're excited for this game. I hope you enjoy it when it comes out.
We know.
And I say this about literally everyone else who's excited for Death Stranding 2. I hope you like the game, and I hope it meets your expectations.
I hope so too.
But I fucking hated the first game. So just me personally, just sitting there watching like a 30-minute segment on this game, I'm just like, can we get on with this now? I guess
Yeah, you feel that way, but the other people might feel that way if Jurassic Park Survive gets 30 minutes. And then you'd be like,
if that ever happens, come on.
You'd tell
But
them,
no,
be quiet.
There is no video game on this earth that is either you like it or you hate it. There is zero in between. Death Stranding.
Yeah. It took a bit to get into, but I liked it. It also doesn't help that my old boss out there is the biggest Kojima fan ever. So
didn't he also make Metal Gear Solid? Isn't he the master behind that?
Mm-hmm.
And then that Silent Hill PT that never came out.
You got it. You win the prize.
Cool. What do I win? Don't say Death Stranding because I'll punch you in the face.
You win. I got nothing.
I was about to say, don't say that one either because I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
Oh, man. Oh, I was telling people how much fun it was to be back doing this for today.
I've been excited.
Been a lot of
And
stuff to go over.
Also, episode 20.
I know, we're getting there. Slow and steady.
Hey, we got there in like about a year or so, okay? A year and a half, okay?
Yep.
I'm going on 2.5 years, and I'm still barely. I don't even think I've hit episode 20 on the Codfast anymore because I'm having to redo something.
Yeah, but also
I don't even think I'm past episode 20 anymore. So
those are like
I still the next one. I've got like 3 in mind, but I really want to do.
as we tell you, those are more specialized. This is just like whatever.
Yeah.
We're here just to chill.
These are not just whatever. These are like the weekend hangouts, just vibe and talk about the latest movie news and go on about nostalgia.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happens constantly, and I love it. All thanks to Shrix.
Yeah, Shrix is the one who started the whole
it pivoted
nostalgia.
from what I intended it to be, and this is fine.
Was it him? Because I know I'm the one who
he was part of
it.
it. He was part of it because he was talking about something with Legos, and that's what kickstarted it.
He brought up Legos, and then I said, "No, I don't."
Shrix was part of what kicked that off, and then it just
we were talking about Legos. He said something, and then I went and looked up Star Wars Legos because I remember the Naboo Starfighter that I love so much. And then I started looking up like Toys R Us ads, and then the rest is history.
Yep. No, it was because of the price of Legos today. That is,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what started it.
Yeah. And now the that Zelda one that's coming out that's over $300. It's pissing everybody off.
I want it, but do
you have just to sell a guitar you can pay for?
Sell a what?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. That was the wind. That was the wind. That was the ghost haunting your house saying that. You heard nothing from me, good sir.
It's the most serious I've been all night.
That you heard nothing from me.
Oh
Me
man.
never.
If I'm selling one of those, it's going to be to get a better one.
What would you do if, like, you were presented? This is the greatest. Like this is a guitar that does everything you want. It's the best. It can do acoustic. It can do electric. Like, just sound perfect. Well, I don't know guitar. Shut the fuck up. But the only way you can have this guitar is if you sell all the guitars you own, and then whatever money you get from selling all those, you can have this one. Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your shows.
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough.
Because
I have two that I don't know, man.
What is your favorite guitar?
My favorite?
Nate, do you play an instrument? I play the microphone. I'm a singer.
Probably my white Schecter is my favorite one I have, but that and then my other one are very I don't know what's the word, nostalgia sentimental, because one, my dad is one of the first ones I got, and then my other one I have is one that on my mom's side they got. So they're both the first two that my mom and dad got me. So I like selling those is kind of
No. I'll punch the guy who makes that trade to you. I'll punch the guy who makes that offer to you. Like, no.
Yeah, it'd be the way to do it. But I have enjoyed this one that I got. So
that's your latest one, right?
This is my newest one, so that's good. It's over there, so I still need to do some stuff to it. But
so, do you only play like electric, or do you do like acoustic and bass, or just?
Yes, all three. I can do all three.
Okay. I can never learn because I got short, meaty fingers. So, plus I'm left-handed.
Me too, but I play right-handed, so it's really weird.
I can't do that.
Now, as far as left-handed guitars, I couldn't teach you. I couldn't teach you a thing.
I started teaching myself, but I couldn't transition from like D to G. I couldn't make the transition fast enough for the song. So I was like, I give up.
Yeah, doing those on
guitar still in that closet.
Doing those on left-handed, I couldn't imagine, but no.
Now I feel like I could probably do bass on like just normal. I could probably learn how to do bass normal.
That's good. Yeah, most of it's root notes, so good there.
So I could probably just, and then regular guitar just.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not like, I am by no means the best ever or even really that good at it. I mean, it's just something I do.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you're good at it. You're good at it. Back to you.
Yeah.
I feel like another one of my problems is I say I'm good at multitasking. There's like a mark on it. There it goes. I say I'm good at multitasking, but when it comes to like playing guitar and singing at the same time, I don't think I could do it.
That is very hard to do.
Like, I also want to learn how to play piano, but just the idea of remembering which key I have to hit, like, right?
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. And
yeah.
Even for me, I don't.
So I'm over here like, I'll just stick with singing. Other people can play the instruments. It's okay.
That works too. I mean, singing is good too.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I can with it, but I'm by no means a Frank Sinatra.
I can be, depending on my day.
Yep.
It's like the most you'll hear me brag about anything. Like some days I got it, but then there's some days I'm just keeping my mouth shut because I can't even talk right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Oh man,
I love to sing. It is good. It is fun.
yep.
But yeah, are we about at the starting to wind down a little bit?
I suppose it's only been 3.5 hours.
Only been
uh,
only 3.5 hours, he says. Yeah, this guy.
Look, folks, I try to keep it somewhat relatively nice unless there's a big discussion, because there are some nights we get on here and we could be on here all night depending on what the topic is. There are some discussions we get into and we're like, yeah.
This is the first night we haven't talked about anything Dragon Ball.
Mm-mm.
We haven't talked about Dragon Ball at all tonight.
Yes, we have. You brought it up. You brought up Dragon Ball once.
It was passing.
But you brought it up once. So
I said the words Dragon Ball. That was it. We didn't actually talk about the series.
You brought it up.
Listen. Okay, speaking of Dragon Ball, let's talk about it for a second. That Sparking Zero trailer that we got this week.
He says, oh.
We can't not. We can't not.
The streak continues.
It is in our contract to talk about Dragon Ball every fucking time we do this.
Well, I don't know what contract you signed, but I want part of that.
But yeah, we got the Fusions trailer.
Yeah, and you know what I have to
20
say?
characters, and it's all the same. Yes.
You know what I have to say about that Fusion trailer? Goten and Trunks are fucking dead.
Oh, they're fucked.
They would have been dead even before they fused.
Yeah, like you're not beating Caulifla or Kale, much less Kefla.
Yeah, right. Gotenks. You'll have to sing about the Springa, the Moona, and the
I
Sama.
love to sing about the Springa and the Moona and the Sama. The video popped up on my Facebook.
That also, I'm expecting more on that game next week or this week. Or next week.
I am absolutely expecting a release date. I wonder if it's going to. Do you think it'll stick with the October release?
That's the rumor. That makes the most sense to me.
One thing that made me that irked me about the Fusions trailer, there was no Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So they're still not showing any GT yet. No. Which give me my GT. Step into the Grand Tour.
No GT for you, they say.
I want to step into the Grand Tour.
Step into the Grand Tour.
Grand Tour. Step into the Grand Tour. Dragon Ball GT.
You know how sad that doesn't exist now?
Oh, I know. That's why I want to get the individual DVD so I can have the fucking GT wrap.
Yeah. That's what. Actually. Oh, wait. I did buy those. I forgot about that.
Did you buy that set? Oh, you did buy that set.
Mm-hmm. I had totally forgotten about that until you said
I did buy that set because I was going to, and then I lost it.
Yep. Because that was a very good price on that set. Because the thing about GT is there's only like 16 volumes, so it's not like other Dragon Ball.
No. There was originally 15, and then they released 5 more as of the 16 lost episodes.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not a very
there's only 20 DVDs, but still,
as opposed to regular Dragon Ball where there's a bajillion, and you can't even get that full set now unless you go from opened up to Funimation, the Switch, which
Well, here's the thing. Not even that, but uh, if you remember, God damn, if you remember the what's it called? The Trunk Saga, the DVD of uh, Mysterious Youth, or I forget what the DVD was, what the video was.
it was Mysterious Youth and Z
And
Warriors Prepare, I think. Or are you talking about the two Trunks specific ones? Because Z Warriors Prepare was
the Trunk Saga.
Z Warriors Prepare was the last one of that. I do remember that.
Prelude to Terror.
Yep.
It was Prelude to Terror and Mysterious Youth.
Yep.
Well, if you remember, one of them, like there was two versions of Prelude to Terror. One of them had, the traditional 3 episodes, but then they came out with one of them that had 5, because the first DVD had 3 episodes, but then there was the 5 more episodes, so they released the one with the 3 episodes and then one that had 2 episodes. But then they re-released it with the 5 episodes, but that one's now super rare and extremely hard to come by. So getting a proper copy of Prelude to Terror, the DVD, is it's very difficult because you don't know if it's going to have the 5 episodes or the 3.
Yeah, because this is the one I remembered. That was the last one of that.
And that only had 2 episodes on
it. Did it? I thought I had 3, but I don't know.
It had to.
Nope, had 2. You're right. Though I don't know how you know that off the top of your head.
People always question my knowledge, and I don't know why.
No, I'm not going to question your knowledge.
Not you. I'm just saying. Yeah, there was a reprint. There was Mysterious Youth, Prelude to Terror, and the Prelude to Terror reprint, and then the Z Warriors Prepare, which came with the original release. Mm-hmm. But God, by the way, me saying that sounds so sounded like Sheldon, and I hated it. But
I don't know. I just remember there was an era of like when I was I don't know, maybe 13 or 14, and I don't know if you all have this store, but it's why am I blanking on anything? Oh, Big Lots. Y'all have Big Lots down there?
Oh, we still have Big Lots here.
Well, we still have it here, but there was an era during that when they were just getting truckloads of Dragon Ball VHSs, and
I do remember that.
That's when I got a ton of mine. I was like, "Hey, Mom, can we get?" Yep. And then, oh gosh, I'd have to look up when this was, but I remember specifically being so caught off guard because it was when I was getting it was either the VHS, I think it was a VHS, but it was a summer, and the oh, come on. Nope. I'm trying to think of what the name of that set was.
It's a Dragon Ball, or?
Yes, it's Dragon Ball. It was
I almost asked a dumb question. I was like, do you remember what saga it was?
Yes, I remember what saga it was, but it was the... Oh, I don't know why the fuck I didn't remember that, but it was the New Beginning volume. So the last one, right?
Yeah.
And it was summer, or I think it was summer when I got it. So this was, I don't remember I don't ever remember Toonami finishing it up when
I
had
remember it.
Toonami.
I remember.
Like I remember they got
Toonami.
into certain things about it, but as far as the VHS sets go, I was at grandma's. I saw that it came out like a couple days before. Had Mama take me to Walmart. We got it, brought it back, watched it.
And you
Get to that final one at the end, it goes on the final episode of Dragon. I was like, what? Yeah, my eyes were like, what? Because to me, I didn't know that was the end of it.
like you're kidding, right? See, he's kidding. He's kidding. There's
Well, it's
more,
even
right?
confused the hell out of me once they started with GT, and I was like, so it's not over?
Let me tell you something. One of my favorite memories was like, I'm sure you did the same thing, but like you only experienced GT through like GIFs on the internet, or like little like 30-second or like less than 30-second clips in Japanese. So that's the only way you ever saw GT.
Mm-hmm.
So when it finally was coming out dubbed, and the first time, because it came out in twos, always. Going to Walmart and getting volumes 1 and 2, I think it was Affliction and Infection.
Affliction, Infection,
Incubation.
Wasn't Creation one?
Yeah, Creation was... No, Incubation was 2. Creation was 2, Incubation was 3.
And then it went Annihilation and Salvation. Or was that
no, Proliferation and
Ramification.
Ramifications and Preparations, and then Annihilation and Salvation. And Annihilation and Salvation were the Super Saiyan 4.
SS4. And then Revolution or
Calculations and Revelations.
Revelations. And then it got, I don't remember the Shadow Dragon ones.
Let's see, only because I have to. But I wasn't looking at those when I did the.
I wasn't looking at them either. It was just the Shadow Dragons.
Let's see, Evolution, Revolution, Realization, Conversion, Generations. And Conversion is the one with Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, and Gogeta. I miss G2. Like, I miss, like, just... Again, it's the nostalgia that we always go back to on here. Like, just reliving getting all those VHSs, and then just... Because I had all of GT on VHS, and then lost it.
Let's see. 59, 60, 61. I'm counting these up. 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's about 80, 70 some volumes. So yeah, it was busy.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, for the funny cut anyway.
Oh yeah. The good ones.
Oh, I'm an idiot. They have the number on there. How was I counting that? 87 total. Oh man, just so crazy to think about. But yeah, we got to talk about Dragon Ball, so the streak lives on.
I couldn't end tonight without us talking about Dragon Ball. Sorry.
I was like, you talked about it in passing, so.
But that's not talking about it, though.
I know, but it was still mentioned, so.
I want to do another Dragon Ball podcast. I want to do that again.
Oh, man.
You know, just because.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Always fun to do that.
Always fun to come on here and hang out. Like, just do this. This is great.
Yeah, it is. Oh man.
I know you're always just busy too, so I never want to. I mean, I know you did this week, but we should do another weekend game. Okay, thanks. Like, no, it's always
Yeah.
like whenever you're comfortable doing one.
Yeah, whenever we have the time to do them. So I was
Yeah,
talking about earlier, I've turned into Cody today because I've been the one on for 12 hours almost, minus the little gap.
this is fun.
It's crazy because I never do that, but it is what it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's all good.
But yeah, I feel like now we're starting to wind down, guys.
Just a little bit after that tangent that we had to get out of the way for Dragon Ball.
I wasn't gonna let us know.
Nate's like,
To be
no.
fair, we did. To be fair, we didn't talk about the trailer, and that happened this week. So we didn't talk about it until I brought it up.
Oh, I'll say, yeah, we talked about it now.
Yeah, now when we were talking about stuff that was happening this week, we didn't bring it up.
Yeah, I know, but it's okay.
But yeah.
Ooh, this has been a great comeback for the Weekend Geek. I've enjoyed it. Thank you all to everybody watching on both ends of it.
Always
even
a
though Twitch
good
doesn't
time.
want me to say that, but I don't care right now. We're wrapping up. Hey, that's the rules. They don't want you to say that. But
yeah, that's fine. Just not
that's okay.
when you know.
Oh, I've enjoyed it.
Are you streaming tomorrow?
I was getting ready to talk about
that. I was about to say, I feel like if I'd have waited 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't know 100% because I'll have to check with what Mom's got going on because allegedly there's a reunion going on tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm getting dragged into that or not. Family reunions, all that good jazz. Don't tell me you all never go to those.
I don't.
Or get dragged to them?
No.
Never?
No.
Just me? Okay,
yeah.
Just me then.
No, what I'm getting at, what's getting me is talk about last minute.
She told me earlier this week.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't last minute. I just forgot about it until a minute ago.
I was about to say, what'd you do? Get a text message halfway through this? By the way, there's a family reunion tomorrow. What?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
feel like every place is.
You
know what time it is? It's tomorrow. Speaking of, I did get to see him live. That was great.
Yeah. You know why I go to them on that fact too? Because there's food, and I like free food. So that's the other aspect of it. Who don't love free food? But yeah, no, that's been that. But we'll see. If not, I don't know. I might just do more Kakarot or something. See. I plan to get through that eventually.
Now that you finally have the issue straightened out.
Yeah, because I want to get back on track with what I was working on, which means I'll have to finish up Dead Island at some point. And I think that was the only other actual in progress thing I had going on. So I don't remember. I'm very bad at this.
I mean, you started the WWE game, but by no means do you have to finish that.
Yeah. I know.
Speaking of, we never talked about WrestleMania, but you know what? We can say that differently.
Yeah, we can definitely say that. What do you got going on tomorrow?
Starting a new game.
Oh, okay.
A game that I've been wanting to play for a long time, and it finally went on sale on Switch for like $10, so I had to jump on it. So.
Oh, okay. I know what it is.
Kind of getting me ready for later in the year.
Yep. I know what it is. I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know how good it is, but I'm very excited to finally play it. And then
That-
I'll spoil this one. I don't care. I'm probably gonna try Knights of the Old Republic again. So, well, when I first bought it on Switch, it was really buggy, so I could really, because I think it was like freshly added to the Switch or something. So it was kind of. So now that it's been like a year or so, I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. It's just one of those things that's hard to go back into for me anymore.
What, Coder?
KOTOR. And that's sad too, because I greatly enjoyed those as I was younger. But the last time I tried to replay that, I got to a certain part and I was like, how the fuck did I get past this as a kid?
Oh, yeah. Some of that was crazy. But then again, I beat the game like 30 times with kids. Also, it never ceases to frustrate me how the camera flips me on Twitch from here, and it just makes no sense. And I hate that angle.
I don't know, man. I don't know why it does what it do, but
I don't know, but it hates me. It hates me.
But having said all that, I do appreciate everybody stopping out today. It's been a fantastic time on both ends of everything.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you continue to have a wonderful weekend tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh man,
They'll be good.
What
are you about to send us?
As long as they're not getting going, I am gonna throw us over to other captain who was on after almost a year.
Oh, okay.
Playing some Bloodborne. Nate's jam. You don't like Bloodborne, Nate?
I do like Bloodborne.
Yeah, I'll throw that over there. I like to see people I haven't seen in a long time, so I'm trying to think of anything else going on.
This is 5.
I don't remember anything else going on, really. Just what we've done today. Got stuff tomorrow. Up in the air, I guess, when we're going to do this for the next go. I know next weekend's busy for a couple of people, but I don't know.
Yeah, mainly Sunday. Saturday we're pretty clear, but I don't know.
We'll figure it out, but appreciate everybody
we still need to
stopping
do
out.
we need to continue our movie game.
Oh, yes, absolutely need to do that. We're in 2010s now, so we'll still add that to the list of things to do. We'll talk about it, figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
But hey, it's been a fantastic night for everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of the evening. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll catch you guys on the next runaround.
Later.